sound right, boys.
Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a fun, safe weekend. We are at the very beginning of this new sim-only dynasty until I can actually play games. So we will be simming this for a while, however long this takes. So this will be my new go-to dynasty for the immediate future. And once my wrist is healed, we'll go back to playing Central Florida. So okay, let's give you a reminder here. So we had our first season. We went 3-9, upset Colorado in the first game of the season at Mile High, and then played like garbage in the sim the rest of the time. We almost knocked off Kansas. We were in field goal range and ran out of time. Couldn't kick the field goal to tie the game. And then we knocked off Air Force and Nevada at the end of the season. So we ended up with 3 wins. Didn't get fired, so that's good. Ended up with the 22nd overall recruiting class, which could have been much better, but I'm only a level 6 head coach right now, so we didn't have enough points to put on our players week in and week out and on individual players, so we lost a couple of guys we should have gotten. Missed out on a really good quarterback with 94 throw power. That would have been nice. And I believe we missed out on the middle linebacker. I wanted to move to defensive end, so whatever. We'll recover. We got some good wide receivers, a couple of decent offensive linemen. Starting our left tackle, who's going to start as our freshman. He's a 78. We got some good corners because we were really hating life on corners. We only had 6 on the roster, and 3 of them are graduating, and the 3 that were returning were trash. So. I can show you that in here. So our starting quarterback last year returning as a sophomore, so that's good. These 2 guys are actually better throwers, but he has by far the most speed. So since we're running air raid and might be switching to spread, we need a fast quarterback. So we did get this 86 speed freshman running back. He's just a placeholder till we can get somebody in the 90s. This guy, he might get some more playing time next year. We had to move a senior tight end to fullback because we didn't get a fullback, and it didn't give us a a walk-on fullback, so we just moved him. So we're still going to need a fullback next year because he's a senior. Wide receiver, we did get these 2 guys right here. Wilson and Nance, true freshmen, will be starting. Hubbard returns. Hemphill returns. Watkins returns. Clellan returns. Rosario, I think that was somebody the computer gave us, and we're going to redshirt him. Tight end, we I think we recruited Jones, and it gave us Castillo at the end. So I'll take another 69 tight end. And then we have this 56 sophomore who's going to get replaced this season. So at least we have a couple of halfway decent tight ends. In the air raid, we don't need him as much, but if we switch to spread in the middle of the season, we will need both of these guys. So we're not going to redshirt either one of them. If we can add one or two more next year, maybe we'll split that up and redshirt one. This is the left tackle that we did get. He was a 68 overall, and when we scouted him, he jumped 10 points to a 78. His awareness is not bad for a true freshman, and he has 86 pass blocking, 80 run blocking as a true freshman. So that's very helpful. Hopefully we protect our quarterback better this year. This guy was a junior, so he got a little bit of improvement in the offseason. We got this guy. He's decent. We wanted better. It was tough when you're trying to get 25 guys and you don't have enough points to even get 15. So we just kind of got to take what we can get these first few years, and that's okay. At least that way we won't have all of our best players on the same recruiting class. So this guy is a redshirt freshman, or no, he's a regular freshman. We got both of these guys, and we're just going to redshirt the 62, hoping to replace him at some point anyway. This guy's a senior. This guy's being redshirted as a freshman, so he'll be able to start next year as a 75. So there is some improvement on the offensive line. Defensive line, we did get this 73, 80 speed true freshman, so he's going to start. We do have a decent junior on the other side, with a senior backing him up. Both freshmen in the 60s are getting redshirted. D-tackle, we've got 3 juniors, so we got to work on getting some more D-tackles in here. This guy we brought in as a freshman, he's going to redshirt. And we have a senior that I would have cut, but we need the depth right now, so he's going to stay. Did bring in this freshman on the outside, and he'll redshirt and start next year. Because Ham, our starter, is a senior. Move some guys around to backfill the middle linebackers, so we're going to have to work on that. Same thing with the outside. This guy is graduating, so it is what it is. We did get this freshman 91 speed corner, this 89 speed freshman corner, this 93 freshman speed corner. We're going to split up these 3 guys so they all don't graduate in the same year by redshirting Swain. And we're going to need to bring in at least 2 more. Free safety, you have a good senior, so that's fine. Decent backup, that's a sophomore, so we'll still work on that position. Got a really good, this guy was actually redshirted him last year. He was a free safety. I moved him over to strong, so he's going to start while this guy redshirts and gets better. So kicker and punter, we didn't get either kicker or punter, so we're going to live with these 2 guys. The punter is actually going to kick because he has better kick power. The kicker is going to punt. You know how that works. And since they're both juniors this year, we definitely need to get their replacements so they can redshirt next year and then be good to go for 4 years. So that's where we stand on the team. I cut a bunch of garbage off the roster, so let me switch this and we'll go to the depth chart. So you can see our needs are exactly the same as last year. In fact, now we need 2 outsides that we didn't need last year. We have 12 seniors. I moved this around a little bit. We have 12 seniors, plus I cut 8 guys in the 50s, so we have 20 open spots. So if we don't get 20 commits before the offseason, we will get some transfers, so that's good. That'll help fill spots. Hopefully they're in spots we already haven't filled. That would be nice. That was on purpose. I purposely wanted to cut a bunch of trash so that we can get some transfers. This overall is from last year. I'll update it once we get into week 1 because I can't see what our new overall is. Pipelines are Ohio, Pennsylvania, Florida, Texas. If you haven't seen this before, yellow guys are seniors, red are being currently redshirted, and black are players that are just playing. They're going to be on the active roster. So that's where we are with all of that. We have to set up our initial recruiting board. So we'll go in there and do that. That'll take us probably this whole first hour. We're going to be doing this to find some players and do some damage this year. Our schedule for this year, we are not going to play bigger schools than what we already have in our conference because we need some dubs and we need an FCF game in the late season for recruiting purposes for visits. So don't hate on that. Just know I don't have a goated out head coach yet, so we can't go after the best guys until next year. We might add a couple this year. We'll see. Colorado is going to be a yearly game at Mile High Stadium. I wanted them to be the first game, but they already have a game scheduled, so we'll just play the second week. So Texas State, Toledo, and FCS, and Colorado. Those are our pardon me. Those are the 4 non-conference games we have, and I prefer to have a bye week in week 8 for the 73% lock guys, so I can check that week when there's no game and I'm not distracted by the game. So we will see what we can do there. We've only got 3 home games to start the season for early visits and 3 after the break, so we're not going to get a visit in week 2, so I'm not going to change that game. So we'll just go with it. All right, and I am at least, let me get out of here for 1 second. Let me show you my coach first. So we went 3-9 last year. Didn't get as much skill tree progress as I wanted, but at least we can scout everybody for 50 points, and I divided the other 4 points between the opener and closer, so we have the same amount of points for the first half and second half. Took away points from the visits, so we get upgrades. We'll go here to max those out first. If kitchen sink opens up, then we'll throw that there. If not, we'll go to visits and try and get extra points on our visits. So since we're simming and I have no control over the game, we're going to need as many visit points as possible. So let's go into recruiting. So those of you that have seen me before and want to know why I'm just doing sim only, broke my wrist in a car wreck last week. I can hold the controller, but I can't mash the buttons, and I can't use the joystick because using my thumb like that hurts like hell. It shoots directly into my wrist, so we're going to let it heal, and then we'll get back to gameplay when we can. Let's go look at my school bonuses. So we actually lost an A. Pro potential was an A-, but since we didn't get anybody drafted last year, that dropped. We also went from a 3-star down to a 2-star. We still kept our A's here. Academic prestige should go up over the next few years as we start a lot of these freshmen that we recruit because we don't have good players ahead of them, so that'll give us another A at some point. My coach stability and prestige will go up as we progress as well. So championship contender, that's only going to go up once we start being competitive and challenging for the conference championship. So playing style, playing time, both of those we should get bonuses from, especially playing time, since we have a lot of positions that they're going to be able to step right in and play from day one. So needs, as far as what the game says, they say we need a center, we need a fullback, and that's it. Those are the only required places that we have to get a player. Everything else is going to be a want on our end, so we are classifying them as needs. I'm not going to show you the list again, just know that it's basically 22 starters and a kicker and a punter, so that's where we got to go. So I think I have the board already set up. I did that last night to save time, but we will we'll go in here and show you top 10 people that are interested in our school. Top 10s, we have 107 of those. Most of it's trash, but let's go to quarterback. Nothing here. He's a pocket passer. He's too slow. We'll go find a low lock guy or an athlete. Halfback, we do have a 75 that runs a 4.38, but we're 10th on the list. Not too confident in getting him. At least this guy, we're 4th. These guys are just too slow. So, fullback, at least we have a 66 that's interested, so we'll throw him on the board. May not get him. Might have to find a low lock guy. We'll see in a couple weeks. I have a couple of decent receivers that we're number 1 on. This guy, we're 5th. He runs a 4.4, but he's a 57, so that we're not taking that. So we will find more low lock guys for the skill positions, so I'm not too worried about those guys early on. Tight end, did throw a 77 on here. We're 4th, and we're number 1 on this guy, even though he's a blocking tight end. That's fine. Need to replace that senior that's in the 50s. We only need 1. Tackle, we need to keep adding talent and depth. So these 2 guys, I'm going to target 3 stars right now in the offensive line, unless there's some low lock guys. This guy's fast, and he's very close to 400 bench. They both have 600 squat, so that's what we're going with right now until other players show up on the list. Guard, this guy, there's no chance we're going to get this guy unless he's low lock, so we'll go for this guy because we're at least 3rd, and this guy we're 2nd, so we may come back in here. You don't know, I always sort by squat and go to 600. There's 3 of them, but we don't have a chance really for Morgan. Center, we threw 2 guys on here that we're number 2 on, so hopefully we can get one of those guys. And we will target one of those guys early to try and get that closed out and that need fulfilled early, so we don't have to wait until the end of the season. Defensive end, we need a couple because we have an empty spot. I usually carry 3 at each side, and we have a senior and we might have a junior, so we'll settle for 2, but we definitely need 2. We'll settle for that, but I'm looking at 3, so we'll see. D-tackle, we need a couple. We have 3 juniors and we have a senior, so we need to backfill and get some talent just for depth purposes. Outside, we need 2, prefer 3. Some of these guys are on here to provide insurance at middle. We don't have any middle linebackers worth of shit that we want on the team, so we'll over-recruit outside and kick some guys in. Corner, I only have 1 on there right now. I'm going to look at athletes and low lock guys for that. I'm running into the same problem this year where we have too many spots that have to be filled, and so points are going to get spread out. Strong safety is just a backup. He's a junior, JUCO. Hope that guy pretty quick. Kickers and punters. Only this guy is interested in us. The kicker, I have a kicker, but he's a higher overall, and we're not on his list yet. We will be next week. This athlete, Zario, I believe he's a wide receiver. Yeah, he's a wide receiver with some DB skills. Looks like he's a DB. Actually looks like he's just a DB. That's fine. So we'll come back and look in week 2 at one of these guys, week 1, after we see what happens. But that way you can see what was out there that was interested in us, and now here we're going to look at the board and see what we actually have on here. Let's look by position. So we have a 77 overall quarterback, B speed, B throw power, 74 with B speed, B throw power. Both of these guys were not on their board yet. Will be after we advance to week 1. Halfback, like I said, we have these 2 guys. Abrams, I'm not too excited. I think we're going to get killed on him early. Like to get him. He's an A speed, but I think we're going to run into the problem of all those guys throw points on him, and we're hammered early and we can't get him. Fullback, Need to get him in the center early and get him out of the way. Wide receiver, we have 2 guys that were on the list and 1 guy that will be there after this week. These are the 2 tight ends we already looked at. 2 tackles we already looked at. 2 guards we looked at. And 2 centers. So we're at least in the top 10 in the top 3 for most of those, so that's helpful. The end, we're on the list for all of them. The tackles, it's for both. Outsides, I think we have any that we're not on the list, so that's good. That'll help us. Said we need to come back and get at least 1 more corner. 1 free, 1 strong. Kickers and punter. The kicker, not on the list yet, and he's a B kick power, B kick accuracy. So you have 2 athletes. The Rosario guy, he's a DB. This guy Samuel, not on the board yet, and it's a short board, so I'm not sure if we're going to get him. I'm looking at this guy as either being a defensive end or a linebacker. He's 6'4", 273. And I believe his squat is in the 600s, high 500s, something like that. So, anyway, I didn't mean to do that. Sec here, we'll go back in and we'll scout these first 20 guys, and then we'll go on to the week one and scout the rest, offer everybody, look to see who we can replace, and get the season started, man. I did not intend to stream for 5.5 hours today, so we're looking at more 3.5 to 4. So hopefully this goes a little faster for you guys. So let's get in here and get scouting. All right, this dude's pretty good. 89 kick power, 84 kick accuracy. It's definitely what we're looking for. And this guy's a punter is definitely acceptable. He doesn't have to be the best. He just has to kick in the sim. And if we find somebody else better that no one's looking at, we'll go take a look at him too. Alright, good D end, good finesse moves and block shed. Power moves are up there too, so overall he's pretty good. This is the only corner we have on the list, and he's a stud. So 98 speed, 94 excel, all of his coverages in the 80s. Pray that we get this guy. That would be an instant starter for next year. This guy jumps up to an 80. Definitely want him. 89 speed, 86 throw power. He could. Sorry, my wrist. I gotta watch how I hold my arm. He could easily jump in and start next year, especially with 89 elusive. So we'll see. Pettit is definitely a good tight end for us. 76 center, that's 80s across the board, and 90 excel, that's good, good. 92 speed on the halfback. Somebody texted or emailed me. Alright, another center that jumped up to a 78. If we actually get both of these guys, I can kick one of them over to guard, so I won't be disappointed to get both of them. Daniels is acceptable at quarterback. I think his throw power is already at least as good as what our best throwers are on the team now, so we might want to redshirt him if we get him and then let him start. Rosario is definitely a coverage guy and a wide receiver, so he would be a decent running back if he had any elusiveness and trucking, so he's definitely a DB or a wide receiver. Barry, 91 speed, that's good. Kelly jumps up to a 79, that's good. Got another gem, want as many gems as possible. Andrews is very acceptable at D end. Gibson is a gem at tackle. We need as many of those as we can get. Another good linebacker. His speed might make me want to kick him inside. Tucker drops to a 69, but I can handle that. 75 catching with 90 speed. His acceleration is a little low, but that's alright. We could stick him in the slot. 74 D end is good. 72 outside with 84 speed. He's definitely an outside. Taylor could do either. And we are done. So Trevor Bush will be where we start off our scouting when we come back. So got some good options. Hopefully we can get some of these guys early and we're not relying on the end of the season, because that kind of hosed us last year. I think we only got 2 or 3 of the guys we really wanted, and then we had to accept some guys that the computer gave us. So that's never a good option. So let's get into the regular season here and finish up the recruiting here. I will let you know that my wife is working in the office all day today, so I will take a short be right back break at some point when it comes to lunchtime. I already made myself lunch. That was an adventure. So all I have to do is go up and grab it out of the fridge. So you will see me eat on stream. If you don't like it, you're just going to have to deal with it, because got to eat sometime. I have most of my pain on my outside of my wrist on the pinky side where the chip fracture is right now. If I move the wrong way, it shoots pain and lets me know. I have a little more movement in my fingers, so that's good. It'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday, so hopefully we can get this thing off 4 or 5 more weeks. All right, we actually have 4 preseason all-conference players. That's very good, very helpful. Helps our coach. Wish we could have found more gyms. How close are we to upgrading the coach? Yeah, he's very close. We should get an upgrade first game we play, if not earlier, if we find more gyms. So let's jump in the recruiting here. Finish off the rest of the scouting. As you can see, we only have 6,000 points instead of 10,000 points, so we're a little behind on what we can do, but hopefully we can get that upgraded shortly. All right, Trevor Bush, he's a little slow, but he's a D tackle, so that's fine. Lee Red, we were not on his list to start. We are now 94 speed with catching traffic is good, route running is good, his catching's low. Will definitely be a red shirt. Samuel, he's the guy that I was thinking. 71 speed, 70 hit power, 80 tackle, 84 play rec. He 80 power moves, 79 block shed. This guy looks like an outside linebacker, middle linebacker, or possibly D end. I want to look at what his blocking skills are too, because he could possibly be an offensive lineman. Look at him. He's 6'4", 273, so he could easily be an offensive lineman. So we'll have to check that out if we get him. We already know he's a defensive player, so we'll have to check out and see if he could also play on an offensive line. So this 66 tackle is okay. I'd like to replace him at some point if we can. Good linebacker. Extra center. He's a 75. Give us 3 centers. 2. No, this guy was a guard. Thought he was a center. All right, so we have 2 good options at center. Like I said, if we get both, we'll kick one into guard. Williams is okay, not bad. We're looking for anything that's 67 or higher right now. All right, so Rogers is the better option at the moment. Shaw, he's a JUCO, so he's not really good. If we find somebody better, we'll definitely go after him. I definitely need to work on these 266 offensive linemen. I mean, we'll take them because we're in such bad shape roster-wise, but we definitely want better if we can find them. This D tackle, definitely want to upgrade him. He's just a body. Good outside with 82 speed. I'll take that. That's a good fullback, and we're high on his list. This wide receiver is the only good thing about him is his speed. His route running sucks. So I'm going to do this slightly different last year. So we're definitely going to them up based on their overall, so that the better guys are higher on the list. give me 1 second here. I know there's an option to sort by that, but I like the list to be in the numerical order by default. So just give me a second and we'll fix this. I don't know why my microphone, I almost have to touch it with my mouth for it to be the correct volume, so I'm going to have to mess with that at some point. At least I can use my fingers. This would be really difficult if I had to do this with on one hand, so actually, let's just move this guy down. Normally I would have like a cheat sheet written on a post-it pad so I can keep track of needs that we've already fulfilled and what we need at each position, but I can't write, and I definitely can't write left-handed, so we're just going to have to rely on memory. So, a little handicapped with this at the moment, so bear with me. And this guy's not interested now. Why? Playing time. Free safety, playing time. Alright, fine. Take a hike. What a moron. So now we gotta go find another free safety. In addition to a guard and a tackle. And a D tackle. And probably a wide receiver. Alright. Guard, tackle, D tackle, wide receiver, free safety. Let's go look and see what we can find. Now we're just going less than 25 because I don't care if we're on their list or not. So we have 2,000 matches, so we should be able to find something decent that we have a good bonus for. Go to free safety first because that's the position of need. I'm going to sort by 40 time. Jeez, a 428 free safety. Wow. And we have a decent bonus, and that is a pipeline state. So look at this top school. Heck, might as well shoot for the moon, right? That gives us our one guy. So let's go look at these positions so that if you find someone, we can come back and delete those other guys. Just looking at the bonus right now. So Brett Jones and Todd McCoy. Jones and McCoy. Come on. Freddie Williams. Definitely one. Alright, so let's go remove these two guys and add the tackle and guard in there. And we have to look at D tackle. We haven't offered him a scholarship, so we didn't waste points. All we did was scout. I'm going to go ahead and kick the D tackle and the wide receiver. Right. We have 4 guys to add. Let's go back. Ed Williams. 77. Fifth on. Guy's got a better pitch. We'll just remember Morgan. Jones and Wayne. This guy. 6'1". You can always kick Williams out to tackle if you want. Go ahead and throw him on there instead of the other two, because then we'll already be 5th. D tackle. Again, sorting by squat. Looking at our pitch info, which is the bonuses. It's good. Meets everything we need. Throw him on the list. Now let's go look at wide receiver. Wide receiver, we're going to sort by 40 time. He's a JUCO. 6, 7. If I don't find anybody at wide receiver, we'll go look at athlete. Let's go advance. Move. He's already on our list. Huh? All I'm doing is pushing down on the right stick. This is the guy we dropped because he's a 65. All right, let's go to athlete and look there instead. We're not getting this guy. Skills. Need route running and catching, so D catching, it's not good. We want at least a C catch. $81. No way we're getting this guy. But you know what? I've seen weirder things happen. So we're going to throw him on the board, the number 1 athlete in the entire class. And if we get blown out the first week, we'll just come find somebody else. And if they don't recruit him, then we have a chance to get a stud, absolute stud. So fuck it. All we're doing is wasting 100 points on him then, because we're going to offer him after we scout him. So let's get in here and scout these guys again, and we're going to offer everybody. Since I don't have insta-commit, we offer everybody in week 1 to get the bonus points from the offer. Doesn't do us any good to wait. Dude has 95 speed, 82 catch. I'm sorry, 82 release, 70 catch. You could also play running back. Look at that. Stiff arm, elusive, carrying, juke, acceleration. Yeah. Might have found a running back too. 77 D tackle. Gotta like that. Get a gem. 78. 78 guard. 81 free safety. Holy crap. Alright. We won't be on some of those guys, we won't be on their board, others we will. So the ones we're not on their board, we won't give them any points until next week, because it's a waste of time. So it doesn't count, so you have to wait until you're actually on their top 10. So it's just part of the game. Didn't know that. Don't waste points until you're... Don't waste points if you don't show up in their top 10. This guy we're not getting, but I just want to see. I have gotten the number 1 quarterback in the past because they nobody put points on him. So it's worth a shot, especially at this time of the season. We're in week 1. We won't have a shot until we get on his board, so this is the week to get him on the board. So, all right. So let's see. Top schools. Actually, we want to go to scholarships first, and I'm just going to spam X and offer everybody. So. Give me a sec while we through this as fast as possible. Wish there was a way for you to, you know, check a thing that says select all or offer all or something like that to make this process go faster rather than just sitting here and spamming a button. So. Oh. 11 more to go. Let's go. If you guys see me do something in recruiting that you don't understand or whatever, feel free to ask the question in chat. I don't mind stopping and explaining what I'm doing, why I'm doing, why something works or doesn't work. So. Alright, let's go back to needs because we got to get these guys fixed first. So everybody's been offered. Bonuses are not great, but it is what it is. So we're going to offer all three of these guys 200 points. Usually just spread 200 points across the board for as many guys as I can. We actually may come back and add more for these guys. We'll see. All positions. So, guys that I know we absolutely need. This guy's getting 200. Punter's getting 200. So we don't get locked out. One. Not going to waste points on this guy because we're not on his list yet. This corner is so good. I'm going to go ahead and give 200. So we may have a lot of guys that we don't put any points on, and we'll come back next week when we actually have points that we used on scouting and offering. So we'll have a couple thousand points or more to put on these guys. This guy I'm only going to put 100. Do him. Give him a couple hundred. Or we just go 150. It's a bend. We're going to go 100. Tackle, we'll throw 100. I'm not going 200 because we've already offered him a scholarship and we're already pretty close on the bonus points. So can't put him. This guy we're only going to give 100. Competitive bonus, so he's only getting 100. Where are we at point-wise? Alright, so we have 1,200 points. Let's try and hit as many guys that were high in the list as possible. All the guys were number 1. Let's give them 100. Hopefully create some separation. He's the only strong safety, so I'm going to throw 200 on him. He's the only fullback, so I'm going to actually give him 300. Where are the two centers at? Give them both 3. Our bonus isn't as good. That solves that. Actually, let's give him 250 and throw the other 50 on the other center. Alright, that's our points. So now we're going to advance the week and see what the damage is. So week 2 is where we're going to go see which players we have no chance on, which players nobody is putting points on, so we have a really good chance for that. And then we can go back into the list of recruits and see if we can find some high overall players that no one is putting points on and replace guys on our board that we have no chance with somebody that we do have a chance. So this is all administrative, preseason week 1, start of week 2 to get this board set up for the rest of the year. So it's pretty important. If you blow through these weeks and you're recruiting, you're going to be at a disadvantage. You're never going to get high overall classes. So as we start increasing the talent on this team, I will take more chances in the preseason with higher overall guys that we're not on the board with. Bronco, hey man, welcome in. Welcome in. Found 4 more gems. So let me save this before we go in. So the only thing you missed so far is the initial board that we put together. We removed 5 guys and added 5 new guys, scouted, offered everybody. We offered the number 1 guy in the class because he's a stud running back and wide receiver. So if we get him, great. If we don't, we've only wasted 100 points. Awesome. Glad to help, man. We'll be on for, it's almost 11. I've been on for almost an hour. So we'll be on for probably 3 more hours. We haven't even gotten into gameplay. We won't watch as much gameplay this year as we did last year. We got to really focus on recruiting and using more brain power to get this team fixed. I did actually add an FCS team late in the season for visits, so I don't have any pride when it comes to this level of shit team. So let's look. I have to update my spreadsheet because I don't know what our overall is. So look at this. Oh my God. How awesome is this? So we were a 63 overall team last year with a 63 offense and a 65 defense. So we've increased 11 points on overall and on offense and 10 points on defense. Just with one recruiting class that was 22nd overall and some off-season training. So we should be much more able to stay in games. We had some close games we should have won, so hopefully we can win 5 or 6 games, maybe get a crappy bowl game, help get some more recruits in here, get back up to a 3-star. So anyway, now we have almost 3,000 points for recruiting that we didn't have last week. So let's go back in and see what the damage is, because we're going to have to cut some players and add more guys back in. So for me, this is the most fun time of the whole season, is the preseason week 1 and week 2. This is where I put my mark in the team, because after that it just becomes a math game. Recruiting is not difficult. I had a thought that came to me last night. It's a math equation. It's not calculus. It's not trig. It's basically adding and subtracting. But you have to do a little bit of mental work to figure out if it's worth putting the points on a guy, keeping points on a guy, when to get rid of a guy. It's straight math. That's all it is. I'm not a math whiz, but I can see it quicker than some people, and that's what makes me able to say, cut this guy, keep this guy. When you're like, you're only 400 points behind. Yeah, I'm 400 points behind, but I really have no chance. For example, this kicker, okay? Right now, Air Force and Northern Colorado, the only 2 guys putting points on this guy, we both offered. We have a 35-point bonus advantage. They're 200, we're 235. They jumped up 485, we jumped up 220. That's on Notre Dame, not on each other. So they actually passed us. So if we want this kicker, we're going to have to dump 500 points on this guy. It's just plain and simple. And he's an 89 kick power already. So right now, I'm not going to play this silly reindeer game all year. We're going to give him 500 and see if we make up ground on Air Force. If we don't make up ground on Air Force this week, we'll go find somebody else. I actually have DLC that I bought for this game that I can go tell right now how many points Air Force has on this guy. I'll show you. I don't use it very often, but I use it to show people that my mental math is correct. So let's go to Air Force and go look at the kicker. And this is the guy. So they are putting 500 points on him, and so are we. So since we're both putting 500 points, and we have a 35-point advantage, that means we will gain 35 points a week, but it will take 10 weeks for us to get up there. So we would need a great visit week. So all we actually need to do is get above the cutoff line, and we'll be in a fight for this guy. That just means it's going to go to the off season. So I might go look for another kicker that no one has points on, that's comparable, and not waste the 500 points on this guy. So we will come back to this. This is why it looks like I can get him, but I'm going to spend 500 points a week on a kicker. I would rather not. So this is the #1 overall athlete. We're already 150 points behind Texas on the bonus. And we put no points on this guy. Let's go look at Texas and Oklahoma and see how many points they have on him. If they have no points on this guy, if all they did was offer, I'll take these points here and put them on this guy. Because he's 95 speed, 92 excel, 94 stamina. His catching, route running, traffic spec is all good. 82 release. But look, he's got 91 elusive, 86 stiff, 71 carry, 77 juke, 77 spin. The guy can play running back too. So he would start at running back next year. So let's go look at Harrington. Oh man, that's not good. At least they didn't eat chocolate. Let's see. So we're looking at Oklahoma and Texas on Harrington. We'll go this way since it's faster. All right. Texas, Harrington. All they did was put him on their list and offer him. That's it. They're putting no points on him. Which means we can jump ahead of them. What is going on with my sound? Oklahoma. What are they doing with Harrington? Same thing. They put him on the board. They haven't offered points. That tells me right now. What's going on with the sound? We're going to take these points off and we're going to give it to him. Because if we gain 500 points on each of those guys. All right, so Oklahoma's at 290, so they have a 100 point bonus. So we'll gain 400 points on Oklahoma next week. 150 on Texas, so that's 350. So in 2 weeks, we'll be #1 on this guy's list. Once they start putting points on him, we have no chance. But until they start putting points on him, we have a chance to be #1. Right. So this corner, we really have no chance because of their bonus, and even if we throw 300 points on there, we're not going to gain ground. So Sean Thomas goes away. Free safety, we didn't put points on, we just offered, mostly because those teams ahead of us are so good. He goes away. We're #1 on this 80 overall quarterback with 89 speed and 86 throw power. So, and we only put 200 points on him. Why does my sound keep dropping out? Alright, so we're going to give him 300. We have a better bonus than these guys. I'll come back to this guy. We have no chance on him. No chance on this guard. No chance on that guard. Chance on the D end. We're getting hammered by these guys. Alright, this guy's going to get 200 points. No one's after him, so he stays on the board. Yeah, this tight end is toast. What the fuck is going on with my sound? Is the sound on your end breaking up? It's cutting it. I don't know, understand why. No. Zoo's going hard after this quarterback. I'm going to drop him. He's not as good as the other. We want to just chase that other guy. All right, this one, we're definitely going to 200 points to this guy. Actually, we're going to put 250 so we can make up that 15 points that Navy has. We'll give this guy 150. Center, we're good. I don't have to add any more points to him. We'll just go 500 on this DM. We're going to go look for another tackle. We're going to go look for another tight end. I don't care about the bonus. I don't all these points on these guys. Kicker's going away. I don't want to spend 500. No signings yet, Lou. We're cleaning up our board, but look at this. We just did the math on this. He's the #1 overall player in the class. Got 95 speed. He's got good receiving skills. He's got good skills. Texas and Oklahoma, all they did offer, they haven't put a single point on him. If we put 500 points on him, we'll be #1 in 2 weeks. So as long as we discourage them from chasing after this, get him. We have... I'm going to have to reset my cabinet. We have this quarterback with 89 speed and 86 throw power. Bonus, and nobody's chasing him. Center, I'm going to dump. We're going to go find somebody else. D-tackle, we're good. Halfback, I'm debating on what to do. Outside, we only put 100, so I'm putting 250 to catch Navy. All right. Reset the capture card. My sound was cutting in and out, and it's still doing it. Streamlabs. Anyway. Let's go. Why is it cutting out? This is horse shit. I'm not dropping frames either. Alright. So we have some guys we're going after. This defensive we're not going to get. We're just going to go back and look at some more guys. This halfback. We have a Wisconsin's ahead of us on the bonus. We'll look at him in a minute. It's outside. Trying to clear up the clutter on the board. I can hear this sound stuttering. It's fucking crazy. Let's see. All right. Need this wide receiver. I'm going to him alone at 100 for now. We're going to give him 100. Going to push him to 400. He's a definite need, and we want to get that knocked out and done. Outside linebacker. I'm just going to give him 50 for now. Free safety is good. Strong safety is good. We need both of these, so we're just going to leave him alone. Yeah, 1,800 points to spend. Need a kicker and a punter. All right. The whole stream. I think the stream is messing up because we'll go and it's driving me crazy. Hearing nothing. Yeah, see, my voice just jumped. So, labs. All right, we'll deal with it. We'll work with it, guys. Be patient. I got to put a bunch of guys back on the board. I need to see what I'm definitely going after, so then I know what I have to go with Lolak. So, a sec here. I'm going to move him next to this other running back for now. All right, so we got our free, got our strong. We've got two. Let's do it this way. We have the quarterback that we want. I'd like to put more points on him. Fullback. Got him. Wide receiver. We have one of two. Here. Look at this. Yeah, I need two wide receivers. I need to add a tight end back to the list. So wide receiver, tight end. Need to add guards and 2 tackles. Hey Lou, can you do me a favor in the chat? Can you, as I give these positions, type what it is in a number for me? That would be helpful. So add halfback, wide receiver, tight end, 2 guards, 2 tackles. Defensive end. Kicker, punter. Just going to look at this page right here, and all we're looking for is scholarship offers. Find good play offers, we throw them on the board. This is Lolak, and here's a 71 4 speed. We'll take him. 65, 65, 73. Let's see if I can find better. This guy. Fast power back, of course TCU puts stuff on. I really don't want to dump 300 and 400 points. Awesome. I only scout athlete quarterbacks. I found that one quarterback accidentally, but normally when I'm doing it, I just go to athlete and look for fast guys with B throw power. They're gold to 40. 76. What are these guys? Are trash. Low lock cheat. Depending on the start low lock in the preseason, to be honest. But usually it's week 2. You got to get through to see which guys are having points put on them. Do it at any time. I've done it as early as the preseason, to be honest. All right. We're going to look at athletes to try and find a halfback, find a decent wide receiver. Come on, damn it. Move. This 67, 6'6", 227 and runs a 4.34. Advance. Here's you. Was a 4.36. We'll take him. Now, week 8 is the 73%. 73% is the week 8. So is that we're on somebody's list and then they cut them off the list completely. Those guys are free. I just need to find one tight end. I'll take this guy. Wait. Check this guy. Junior. This guy on the board, I don't care that he's not very good at blocking. Don't care. Now we get to start sorting to these guys. 3-star 71, of course, as an offer, of course. A 70. Thank you. If you forget something, don't understand something, unsure, I would go to my YouTube page. Specto, welcome in, man. Page is just Von Ride. There's no STL on it. Go to the Louisiana Monroe one. I think it's videos. I know they're going to be long. On double time. And first 2 or 3 seasons. Season 1 that we went 2-10, but we had the number 3 recruit. So I purposefully put that stuff that people could find it and watch it. This guy's a 76. I put that there so that there's a way for people to go watch it on their own time. I'm going to add this guy instead of this guy just because he's faster. Yeah. And that way you can watch it wherever you want. You can watch it wherever. And I've watched them myself, so it's still easy to. Ooh, here's a 77 D tax. Thank you. The only game we played Sim Dynasty was the national championship last year, and I even asked people, do you want to play this? Because if I play it, we're going to win. And, oh, look, 79 corner with a 4.3, 5-star. We played it, and I won. Funny part was I threw the ball once in the second half. Once. We chewed clock and crushed these guys. I don't care that this guy's I want him on the team. Alright, let's go find Hunter. My sound is kicking out. We're going to take this punt. My sound all over. There we go. He's accurate. I don't care. Fuck it. Take him. Yeah. Just a little personal trivia. My dad's 2 years older than me. She went to LSU. She was a cheerleader there back in the 80s. All we're doing right now on these athletes, if my controller wouldn't work, with no scholarships, and then we're going to look at their skills to see what they play, like this guy. So A speed, it's got B man, B zone, C press. The guy's a DB. It's definitely a DB. He's a 4-star. I'm on the board. Right now, I just need athletes. Would be okay, but he's got offers. Let's just keep going. Alright, what is this? Quarterback. It's not a running back. You play wide receiver. I'm on the board. Here's another freebie. 76 overall. Here you go. Bronco, Specta. The DLC had to buy it when the game was out initially. It's not available anymore. They don't have the store open. So here is a quarterback. And I like having these guys on the team because if you run into a problem with all your quarterbacks getting hurt, you can move this guy at quarterback just using the depth chart. So he's a B Excel. See, he's B pursuit, B play rec, B man, B press, right? Player. But he's also got B throw power and B throw accuracy. No one's interested in this guy, and he runs a 4.44 40. Would you like a 4.44 quarterback? What I need now, running back. So let's see. Here's another one. B throw power, B bulk. This guy's a running back. Very elusive. He can play wide receiver. Anybody have this guy in your list? Of course. Come on. Alright, please be a running back. Break, tackle, spin, elusive. Thank you. This guy's a running back. Nick Ingram. Alright, our board is full. Yeah, that David Turner is like a fallback in case we don't get that quarterback too. Alright, so now let's scout these guys that we just added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 guys. It's going to eat up almost all of our points. That's okay. That's okay. Get those points back next week. Just 70, that's fine. 69, 94 speed. 93 speed, 78 route running, 72 catch. 81 speed, 83 catch, tight end. 76, got a gem, tackle. 66, he's okay. Not great, he's okay. 78 guard. 77 guard. We have to, we can move one of those. 81 D tackle. Nope, Specta, you have to have it in the game. 79, 94 speed corner. 94 speed corner. 90 kick power punter. Alright, so here's what we would do with this. If we get both these guys, Corey Holt becomes the punter and Greg Miller becomes the kicker. We just flip them. 92 speed, he jumps to a 70. What is he? He's a DB, wide receiver. McNeil, 93 speed, 88 man, 84 zone. He can play wide receiver. Here's that quarterback. 89 speed, 90 excel, 87 agility, 73 elusive, that's okay. 79 carry is good. 85 throw power, plus 83 man, 86 zone, 84 press. I like athletes that can play wide receiver or DB because they're going to have higher catching skills, which means when they throw the ball and they want to pick it off, they have a better chance of actually catching the ball. No, the DLC was on PlayStation and Xbox, and they don't. It's not open anymore. The store's not open. Ingram's 87, but break, tackle, elusive. His trucking's a little low, but spin, juke, carry. This guy's a definite running back. He can play quarterback too, but I want him as a running back. So put these guys in numerical order. So at this point, I have two separate boards. So I have the list of guys that we've already scouted We've already offered, and we're on their list. Now we have a list of guys that scouted, and we're going to offer, but we're not on their list. Okay? I'm going to offer every one of these guys. So we can't put points on these guys at the bottom, even though I'm putting them in numerical order. We can't put points on these guys until next week. If we can find another tackle, we're going to replace Leach too. In fact, after I get done with this, I might just drop Leach and go find somebody else before I offer and waste those 50 points. I can just use the 50 points I was going to offer him to scout, and we just won't. If we run out of points, then we'll offer these guys next week. So, 69. So basically half our board is going to be down here at the bottom. Let's just kick Leach out of here right now. Alright, so Specta, on your game, I'll show you where to look to see if you have this. Let me go find another tackle first. That's going to give us 1,000 points. We're going to need most of that to offer scholarships. So let me go find another tackle and then I'll show you. We're just going to go tackle. Wrist is hurting me today. Alright, he's a 71. It's been offered. Let's find somebody that hasn't been offered. In fact, I'm going to unplug this because the cord is giving me issues with being able to move it. Now I can do it left-handed much easier. 66, he's already been offered. If I have to, I'll go look at guards. We'll add another guard. Just 68. Let's exit and look at his numbers. 595. He's not going to be a gem, so let's go look. Let's go back out of here. Let's look at this. I do have an athlete that could play linebacker, but we want to look at his blocking skills too, because he's the size. He's like 6'4", 270, so he could be an offensive lineman, but I can't see his blocking skills. I can't see that until he's actually on the team. So, this guy we'll throw on the board because he's got tackle speed. Alright, so you will know, Spectre, you will know if you have the DLC for how many points all the teams are putting on players. If you go to this tab right here where it says reports, and it's not grayed out. See how top classes is grayed out? And reports is actually something you can hit. If you have that one, click it, and it's going to show you how many points are being spent on every player. So I can go to Air Force and see they're spending 500 points on all of these guys. If you don't have that, you don't have that, basically. So. Alright, let's scout this guy. Hey, 71's better than 66. Awesome. So, alright, let's start offering. See how far we get with 1,000 points. Yeah, I rarely use that tool. Mostly what I've done is when I'm doing the math in my head and I'm talking it through on stream to show people why I'm going to keep someone on the board or not keep someone on the board, I go there and I show them that my math is correct, basically. So I don't use it actively. I did in this case just to show that my math was correct, because I was assuming that the number one athlete, Carrington, that those two teams were putting no points on them. And I was correct, but I wanted to show my work, right? In your test, you got to show your work. All right, so I'm going to give this guy his 150 points, and I'm going to leave this guy alone and see what happens, because we have some options down here. All right, now we're going to save and we will sim this game. We are not going to play very much gameplay at all. I don't want to do another 5.5 hour stream. We're an hour and a half in and I haven't played a game yet, so I'd rather do a 3-hour stream today than do a 5-hour. I've got to go get some shit for the lawyer for the insurance policy. I've got to contact our car insurance company as well. I had to go through last night and do the student loan stuff for my daughter's fall semester. It's just been all this homework shit. Kind of tired of it. All right, so we are 74 overall, 74 offense, 75 defense. So we made a huge jump from last year with one class. I expect to be in the 80s next year, mid to high 80s. So let's see what. I'm not going to play this game, but let's look at the teams. So they're an 81 and we're a 74. So it should be competitive. Let's advance and see what happens. Boom. 31-17. We are still using the air raid playbook, guys. I haven't switched to my spread one yet. We know my spread one works really well, so I'd kind of like to try something different and just use air raid, so we'll see what happens. The cool thing with that athlete is he's not only a running back, he's a wide receiver, so he kind of double dips, and whatever week we have for the visit on him, it'll tell us what the game thinks we are. I think it's going to tell us that he's a wide receiver or a DB. I think wide receiver. He can be 3 different things, so we will do some slow sims, but right now I want to get through some games and I want to get this recruiting class. Once we get some better players in the team to where I don't have to get 25 guys in a recruiting class, you know, so we only have 15 guys graduating and we only going to get 17 or 18 guys in the class, then we can spend more time watching. And I knew I was going to get that upgrade. I knew I would because how close we were in the preseason. And my fullback is ready to visit. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, so let me upgrade my coach because I'm going to put it in this. So now we will have 1,500 points to spend. So now we just got a 500 point bonus. And as soon as we get another upgrade, we're going to put it in the second half. So we'll be maxed out there. And I think once I max that out, it's going to open up kitchen sink, which is going to let me put more points on each individual player. We need that. We need that way more than we need the points for the visit. I need to be able to get 700 points on these guys, and then we'll start kicking ass. So now we have 2,250 points, and we're going to need it so we can spread it out on all these guys. So let's go to top schools and see what the damage was from that victory. All right, so as I said, Oklahoma and Texas were not putting any points on this guy, and now they are. So we're not getting Harrington. I put him on there in week 1 to see if they would drop out and we could get this guy, and now we're not. So we know we're not getting Harrington. It was worth the shot to see. Since both teams have offered a scholarship, I know there's 0 chance for a 73%. That only works if there's no scholarship offered by anybody else. Miller time. Hey man, welcome in, man. How you doing? We're in the second year of my Northern Colorado Teambuilder Sim-only Dynasty. Can't play right now, so we're just recruiting and simming. So welcome in. So we got another 500 points to spend. All right, this quarterback, we're going to max out because I want to get that visit and get him committed quick. I'm going to leave 200 on this guy because that'll get us to first place next week. We just lost a 165, so even if I added 150 on this outside, we're going to continue losing points because they have a 15-point advantage. But he's close to getting a visit. He's almost to 50%, and we will actually have the opportunity to get a visit when that happens. So I'm going to go ahead and max him out. And this guy is good. This guy is good. We won't add any more points. We are maxed out and we're losing, so that means OSU is putting more than 500 points. So we're not going to get this guy. We will not get this guy. That's why we drop him. That's 500 points we can put somewhere else. We're not getting this halfback. That's fine. Not getting this halfback. That's fine. We have other guys at the bottom of the list. This outside, if I add the 150, we're still going to lose points because of the bonus. We have other guys, so I'm not going to chase too many of those. Now this guy, we can max out, and we will gain ground on Georgia Tech. This D-tackle, they're putting more points than we can put on them. But Minnesota hasn't offered. Boise has. So I'm going to go ahead and try to give him points to see if we can say it'll be week by week on some of these guys. I might come back next week and just take all the points away. I'm going to give an extra 50 points to this wide receiver. All right, so this outside's good. This outside's good. So this is why I'm not too worried if we dump these two guys, because we only need two outsides. We do need a middle, so I would like to get 3. I might have to go look at middle linebackers now to see if I can actually get one of those. I'm going to push him to the top of the list just because he has a visit, and I want to get him committed early, and I want to just make sure we get this guy. I'm not going to give him any more points because he's going to get a visit really soon. Let me give him another 100 points just because they have 400 points as their bonus. And once they start putting points on them, we're going to be hating life, so I'd like to get ahead as quick as possible. We'll give this free safety more points to try and get him to get a visit. Strong safety's fine. Punter. Alright, we're only 500 behind. We're going to give him 200. So we can get up there fast, get our visit, get him committed, done. He's the guy we're actually going to put at kicker. Same thing with this kicker. He's going to be our punter. Just want to get up quick. D-tackle. Right now I'm going to give him 100 because no one's putting points on him. I want to spread out my remaining points as much as possible to move as many guys up quickly. Alright, this guy right here, David Turner. You see we dropped a whole shit ton of points, but Texas has not offered this guy. This guy right here will tell you that he's a potential 73% guy. I'm not cutting him off my list. All right, I'm going to keep getting 140 points a week, even if he's at the bottom of the list. All right, he's the guy that can play quarterback and corner. So we're going to play the long, slow game on him and come back in week 8. Ingram's the running back. We're going to give him 100 points. Corner's going to get 100. We're just going to give 100 to all these guys and revisit when we get some more points next week. So we'll get more points back next week. Let's keep throwing 100 until we're out of points. As long as the teams ahead of me aren't spending points on them, we're fine. Yeah, alright, we have 1,500. So I just want to get 100 in all of them, and then we'll come back and give more points to other people. Okay, so this guy, here's another, this guy's another 73% guy. Until Cal offers, he's not coming off our board. This is something I learned through trial and error. Awesome, Spectre. Now you can find out what they're putting, so it'd be easier for you to figure out how long you want to keep them on your board, or how many points you need to jump ahead of them. This is another guy. This is another guy that's a 73%er. There's another 73% guy. Alright, so we have 4 guys that are 73%ers. And we have 1,200 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so all these guys are going to get an extra 100 points. And I should have 100 points extra, and we'll probably throw that on at fullback to give him 500. And we'll schedule his visit and sim this next game. Yeah, so this Spectre, this is going to be more of a recruiting video than it's going to be playing the games. We're just going to get through these games and work on getting this fucking class. If we get some good players, then it'll make it more fun to watch the games, because we'll have players capable of making plays. We played better when I watched the game, but at this point, I need to get this recruiting shit nailed down. Actually, I forgot to schedule my visit. Hold on a second. All right, Stan Jones. You get to come in versus Toledo. Week 4. Hopefully he commits early and we're good. Right. I always save before I play in case it crashes, and that way I don't have to redo all my recruiting stuff. Spectre, I had all of the DLC uniforms too, and I basically lost that. Yeah. So now you know not to waste points on those guys. Go find somebody else. I do that mentally and visually, looking at the board and doing the math in my head. So that's why I don't use it very often. But we won that game. I didn't look at the game. Give me 1 second. I want to look at our stats for that first game real quick. I want to see who's doing what. Are we getting rush yards? Or are we throwing a lot? So 17 of 39 for 156 and 3 picks, 4 sacks. So passing was terrible. Rushing was good. We had almost 200 yards rushing. Alright, so if our passing game doesn't pick up, we will go back to the spread offensive playbook, because I have a quarterback that can run the spread. It's got 80 speed. Alright, this is a rematch of last year when we beat Colorado to start the season. It's still at Mile High, so let's see if we can duplicate that. Nope, 30-14 we lost. I definitely want to look at the stats, because if we're not passing, we're going to go back to the spread playbook. Especially since we have visits next week. Or we have one visit. We may have more than one. So I want to be able to throw in and run. And I know that that playbook works. I use that same playbook for Army. And they just dominate the shit out of everybody. Come on, Sound. Come back. Alright, so I just did that little test, and so it's cutting out on the game sound and not on my mic sound. So, wrist. just moved my arm the wrong way, and it reminded me not to do that. All right, let's go in and look at this. Game stats, Colorado player stats. So Thornton got hurt. Wonder how bad he's hurt. 7 of 22. Jesus. Running, didn't get 100 yards rushing. That's why we lost. Our starting quarterback got hurt. Okay, let's go see how bad he's hurt. So we lost a guard for 9 weeks, and our quarterback is questionable. All right, well, the quarterbacks that we have are not good for read option. They are good passers. They're actually a better passer than the other guy, so we'll just stay with this playbook. All right, let's go into our recruiting now and see if we got any more visits. I love those phishing emails out saying your PayPal account has been suspended. Yeah, fuck you. No, it hasn't. All right, so Nebraska has a week 12. That's way down. We should be able to get this guy. To commit soon. Quarterback. This guy after this game. D tackle. All right, so I knew we were losing ground on this guy. We're there for now. I'm going to take his points away and give it to this D tackle to try and push him closer a visit. Side linebacker, we're gaining on them. This guy, but we're going to wait and see because they haven't offered yet. I'm leaving him. I'm going to take him away to the center to try and get him to visit. Safety is close. Safety. He should be ready. Yes. All right. So we're going to take 100 away from the strong safety because he's going to get a visit schedule and put it on a free safety to visit. All right. So we're moving up there. Moving up there. Now I'm just looking to see if anybody else has points on these guys. Yeah. Pitt's coming after this guard. So we're going to take it away from this guy and give it to him just to kind of push us away, discourage them from chasing after him. We're still looking to see if the #1 school offers these guys, and they haven't, so they're staying on the board. All right, let's go see who's visit. And oh, he's not ready? All right, so next week that he will be ready. He was right at 50. Right. This stuttering sound is driving me insane. Anybody who's on YouTube, I apologize. Don't know if it's Twitch, don't know if it's Streamlabs, but it's annoying the hell out of me too. There's no one in my house using any internet but me, so my dogs don't have internet access, so. Alright. Run for 100 yards this game. And we lost 34-14. Just run for 100. Just run for 100. That'll get that fullback to commit. Bronco, I go into all the option, not but regular option and wishbone guys, and I turn them into because they crush the sim playing those teams. I don't like giving up 150 yards in the first quarter, so I make them play a better. Plus, they tend to monopolize all of the fullbacks, too. This stutter sound is really pissing me off. I am not dropping frame. Come on, let's go. It takes forever. Hey, we got the fullback, and we have 6 guys ready to visit. So that takes care of one need. And we have 500 points somewhere else. Quarterback is ready to come in. Nevada. We beat Nevada last year. Only 2-week difference. 5 week 7. I'm going to go to week 7 only because starting quarterback was questionable. I'd rather have him back playing than the other guys. We're going to go week 7, which is against what I normally do. This outside linebacker, we're getting crushed on the bonuses. So we'll just throw him on there. Alright, everybody else gets to come in early. So let's go look at... Alright, so he's got a visit scheduled. He has... we're dumping his points to go elsewhere. Okay? I'm leaving him at 350. Actually, we're going to push him to 400. We're going to push him to 400. Guys to get their visits. This guy will give him 300. Alright, we're staying close. We're in the visits, so we should be okay. We're slowly gaining on Georgia Tech. Slowly drop. That'll push us up, and then we're going to drop back later. He will be ready for a visit next. But let's help him out. He's fine for now. Let's get him up to... Get him up to 200. Try and get these guys to visit. Okay. Free safety is fine. Strong safety is ready to visit. 200, 200. Look, anybody. Yeah, he's really low, so let's push him up to 3 and get these guys out of the green. We're good to go. Any more visits? No. All right, done with this week. Yeah. Hey Spectre, if we make a bowl game, we'll watch the game. We'll slow sim the entire game. Okay. I'll definitely do that. We'll slow sim. So root for some wins. Do a bowl game. That'll help me as a head coach as well. Let's go look at that game real quick. So we only threw 45 yards. 8 of 30. What the fuck was that? Yards rushing. 8 of 30. Holy crap. All right. Let me go check the injury for this. If he's back, we're going to switch playbooks. He's probable. He's 8 weeks. Here we go. Spread playbook. This is what I run with. Ran with Texas Tech. It's what I ran with Mizzou. It's what I run with Army. Here we go. There's big win. Big bucks, no whammies. Lost by 10. Hey, we got some yards. We got some points. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's so open, and now they don't run it nearly as much, so they don't get to defend against it enough. I grew up a Mizzou fan and had to watch Oklahoma run the wishbone and just kill us every year. It ran wishbone. I mean, it ran some, not as bad as Oklahoma. Oklahoma had scored. Third stringers were playing in the third quarter, and they're better than our starters. Well, this update's I'm going to go didn't like it. Drop out of his stream and see if that helps mine. He's going to go say hi, but it might affecting ours. All right, so we have 2 more guys ready for visits. We had a bunch of guys that were okay but not great. Let's go see what our offense did. That was atrocious. 85 yards pass. Hey, all right, 150 yards is great, but it's better than it was. Wow, 168. Okay, so that's. We're going to run the ball more than I want to. I want to throw the ball. I'm going to adjust that. Here, let's go coach philosophy. And we'll go a little more aggressive with our pass offense. So. Let's go check our recruiting, what kind of damage we did. If we got to cut some guys. Top schools. Tell you what, let's go check visits first and worry about it. Ready for visit, got the wide receiver. We'll throw him with Nevada. The free safety with Nevada. Yeah, I never watched football in my life. I just watched. I was too skinny. Like in high school as a senior, I was 6'3" and 150 pounds. I would have been, I'd have gotten killed even if I was a kicker or a punter because they would have just ran my ass through the ground on blocking. So he's at 62%. He's at 50. So next week he'll be ready. So let's drop him down 200 to give some more to this quarterback because I'm going to get my visit guy next week. All right, our visit jumped us up to even with Navy, which means a good visit. So I assume really jump over us. So we may get locked out on this guy later. I don't know. This guy's fine. Take 200 off the center because we have a visit scheduled. Add it to this athlete to try and help him get a visit. Got our visit. We didn't jump very far ahead of them. Hopefully we can stay in this. It might go to the off season. D-tech. We jumped not by a huge margin. We just need to hope Minnesota drops him. That'd be very helpful. First fine. He's got his visit. We're gonna take it away and give it to Williams to try and get him to want a visit. Take 100 off the free and give it to the outside. Strong safety's fine. We already had our visit. Back it away from him and give it to the free to try and help there. Kicker's fine. Kicker's fine. Tackle. Start moving some of these guys around. We're going to start robbing Peter to pay Paul up here. It's going to take forever if I leave them all on 200. Alright, has a visit. Come on, man. Texas has a visit offered. Again, visit, no offer. No visit. 25. Who's the lowest? It's the running back. Alright. Double checking my visits. This skipping sound is me off. Again, no drop. We're not dropping any. No frames drop. I hate Fresno State. Green vaginas because they have that green V on their helmet. 6. We gotta start winning some games, guys. 1-3, 1-4, whatever we are. Might get fired this game after this season. If I get fired, we'll couldn't come back. I need an upgrade before week 8. We can push up that points for the last part of the season. We can't be if I'm only gaining 2 points a year. This is trash. We need to win some games. I have to pull a Jimmy at some point and start streaming standing up because sitting this long is killing my ass. I'm going to refresh my browser and see if my mic improves. Alright, get some more guys ready to visit. Damn. At the scores and see what happens there. Still not passing. We're at 81. Definitely running. Look, I ran for 139. Just a running team right now. Not going to help us recruit. Anybody just hopping in some stuttering sound issues and don't know why? So I'm not dropping frames. I've reset my capture card, Twitch. I don't know if it's Streamlabs. Whatever. We need some commits too. Get ready for visit. Alright, got our visits done. Quarterback is inching his way up. He's got his visit scheduled. 95% locked. So this guy, we're going to be down to the final 3. Jimmy. This guy should be ready to visit after this game for next week. This guy, so I'm going to actually throw this on the quarterback to try and get this guy further up. Outside, we're number 1. Be nice to just get it down to us and Georgia Tech. We're losing ground here. Get this down to a 3-team race. These guys are gaining. Give him the 400 points. He's got his visit. Doesn't have the visit. These points up. Free safety is fine. Strong safety is fine. Got to get the pucker in for a visit. at 30, at 30, 32, 54. So let's drop him down to 2. We'll give these back to the strong safety. There. You guys are going to be later. All right, again, look, 2 now. All the way up to now. These guys are all set. This guy 73%er. Wow, look at that. Tennessee took him off the board completely, so now we move. We're still the only one that's offered. No, you don't have to do that. I to spread them around some because I'm so far ahead of some of these. Bunch of guys to commit so I can throw points at the bottom of the list. You only take all the points away when you offer if you have Insta. I still leave the points on because you're going to get the bonus points for the visit. You still want to keep your regular bonus points. I mean, you'll get your regular you'll get any bonus points for what you do that week at goals. And if you still have the extra points, pushes them up even further. So I wouldn't take them all away. After their visit week and they get a big bump, then you can get points away and allocating to other guys. Because then you're going to be, 1,000 points ahead. All right, guys, we need to beat Nevada in the worst way. So let's watch a part of this game. They're 90, but they're only a 78 defense. So you should not be. Depends on how far behind you are. This stuttering sound is really pissing me off. All right. So we're going to do slow sim for part of this until it shows us one way or the other. It's going to be a one sim and get it over with. Anybody watching anybody else's stream, are they have the exact same problems still? Because I know Lou said it was happening in other streams. Somebody's stream, and that tells me it's a Twitch problem. All right, boys, let's go. I know it's not the game problem because I can stream is all pixelated right now, and my voice is cutting in and out as well. All right, boy, need to play well. We need some passing yards and rushing yards. There we go. Quarterback has 80 speed, so we should yards rushing. What I really want is for these guys to pass. Yeah, we have the quarterback visiting this week, so we need to be able. Nice. Go up the field. Nice. Good job. 21 yards. There we go. Keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Get out there, break that. Just let 19 fly through the line. Luckily, no one was blocking on the edge. All right. Let's go. Shot down the field. Oh, man, that looked like interference to me. That was a high hit. All right, all right. Look how big my punts are. Huge. Look like an offensive lineman punting. Holy crap. Get him, get him. There we go. Good job, boys. Nice. My wrist is killing me. A lot of pain. All right, we got to cover that 22-yard out, guys. We can't allow that.
That's good for 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Sorry. Somebody else's stream to see if their sound was jacked up. I'm just curious. Can't just be me. Get there. Stop him. Stop him. There you go. All right, now we need a big stop on 3rd down. Run defense here. Get in there. Get to him. There we go. Oh, we almost picked that off. Broke up the pass and almost that would have been huge. All right, we'll take the punt. They went for it on 4th down and got 10 yards. Son of a bitch. We make the big stop and then they go for it at midfield and get 10 yards. These assholes. Arm is killing me, guys. Get in there. Sack him. There we go. All the way back to where they are. Now it's 3rd and 20. Now, no more 22-yard out route, guys. Cover someone. Okay? Cover. Sack, strip sack, fumble, pick. Any of those would be ideal here, guys. Let's go. Get to him. Get him. Boom. There we go. Hammered another sack. That's what I'm looking for, boys. Now they have to punt. Let's do a little fast simming here. 9 yards, 5 yards. It's a 1st down, incomplete. 8 yards, 3rd down. Another 1st down, complete, incomplete. 24, yes, inside the 10. 3rd and goal, throws it away, and we kick a field goal. Hey, got some points, got some yes. Can we play defense? 13, 29, 16. No, we are not going to play defense. 3rd down. Nope. Touchdown. Well, that was a shit show on defense. So, 5 yards. 12 yards. We can move the ball in the sim. We're doing well. We may need to watch defense. I need a win. Pass dropped. 3rd and goal from the 1. 4th and goal. Touchdown. Punched it in. All right. There we go. Lead. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my laptop. 10-7 lead. Get there. Get out there. Get him. Get up. All right. We need to change tendency and quarterback. We're going to change that tendency right now. 1. Aggressive. Go. All right. Not that shit anymore. If he wants to beat us, he's going to have to beat us with the handing off. Get in there. Is he out of bounds? Yeah, out of bounds. Awesome. See if they do a replay and see. Nope, no replay. Let's go, boys. It won't let you sim if there's a replay. It makes you go through the replay process. Get in there. 99 pushed the middle of their line. Oh, how did he catch that? He didn't even make a play. He didn't even turn around to make a play. Should watch that. Watch 99 push the center or guard right quarterback. 99's the tackle right there with the arm tape. Watch him push this guard all the way back into the pocket. Oh, and he caught it. Damn. All right, our second better. That's 2 long passes that should not have been. Been a drill. Plow through. Good. Get the yards. Still need those 100 yards. We need 250 passing, so we need all we can get, guys. Wish I could play this game. I wish the sound would quit jacking up. Jacking up. Let's go. Fake, throw, hold on. Oh. It's either a big wide or a tight end wearing number 3. All right, 100 more passing yards. Go. Go, 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 go. We need these rush yards. There we go. Good job. We're at 2 minutes. Not in a hurry. Throw it. Throw it. All right, take off and run. That's fine. Got pounded. That was a painful 2 yards. I mean, I was just thinking as I was watching these plays, I was like, man, maybe one of these seasons, once we get some better players on here, maybe I'll actually do coach mode where I call the plays and just so I have control over what play we're running. Well, and he just lost the 2 yards. Fucking offensive line. Not very strong in the middle. Down the field, guys. We don't need a check down for 7 yards. We need past the line. Past the line. And not going to work. He's got to cut that back inside now. Five-yard penalty. It's 4th and 9. What happened there? Went for it. Got 27 yards on 4th down. Awesome. I'll take that. That works. Pound yards. Burn some time. Called timeout. 2nd and 2. All right, run it again. Get the first down. The clock's going to stop. Save a timeout. Throw it. There it is. Touchdown. Boom. Yes. Yes, Travis Wilson. Awesome. Lead before half. Nice 2-minute drill, guys. Nice job. And it wants me to play. I'm just not going to touch the controller because I can't. I was trying to hit R1 to sim. Somebody get in there. Boom. All right, clock's going to stop. Don't go no. Then I can't sim. There we go. All right, guys. 99 is that skinny D tackle, and this dude, guys, all over the field. Picked. Oh, God, dude, you got to. Harris, you got to have that. That was a pick six, man. That was a pick six. You've got to hold that ball. Fumble. Get it. Yes, we got the ball. We got the recovery. 24 seconds left. Yes. Let's get another score. We still have one 35-yard line, man. Take a shot. Downfield. Take it. You got one timeout. You can work the middle of the field. Don't run. Oh, that was terrible. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's go. Come on the ball. Don't spike it. Throw it. Down the field. Throw now. There we go. All right, we're up to 76 rushing. We need 100. We need 250 passing. All right. Our kicker isn't good enough to kick a 49-yard field goal, so we're going to... It is what it is, man. Until we get a better kicker, they can't do it. So, go. Don't throw it underneath. Deep. Get it. Get it. Nice play on the defense. Now we got to tackle him. There we go. All right. Hey, that was a fun last 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the half. Nice drive, nice pick, not by them. Nice fumble recovery by us. So that was fun. We're not gonna just want to see this drive, see our drive, and then we'll do some fast simming to the fourth quarter. Dropped it. Oh, 44. Close. Wish I knew the players in the team. Let's go. Come on, I said R1. No, the sound out all day. And it's not, it doesn't matter whether it's the game or me. And I've already unplugged the capture card once. I think it's either Streamlabs or it's Twitch. So that's another reason to quickly get through the season. Get in there, get in there, pick it. Oh, we almost got it. Nice play. All right, we only need like 26 yards rushing to get to 100. Hold the ball. Don't fumble. There we go. Down the field. Ooh, he turned up field before he had the ball. Hit him right in the hands. He had it. That'd have been a big gain too, because he was on the defender. Guy tried to undercut it, dropped the ball. All right, boys, let's go. Yeah, Spectre, the sound's cut. Both my sound and the game sound. I mean, even my voice is cutting in and out. Getting some pixel images on the screen. You're going to punt or go for it? All right, they're going to punt. I would personally go for this team. I would just pound it straight up the middle. We have a left foot of 280 pounds. Yeah, the stream is skipping. All right. Do some fast. All right, there's a holding call. 2nd and 12. Third. First down. 2nd and big pass. First down. Another big pass. Decent pass. And oh, we turned it over. We turned it over on the 1. They got all the way down to the 1 and fumbled. We got the ball back. All right, no safety here, guys. All right. -3. 3rd and 6. And we didn't get it. All right, so we're going to punt. Yeah, I tried refreshing too. It doesn't seem to matter. 5th and 5. There we go. Sack. That's no good. Looks like we turned it over. Threw a pick. 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it. And they get it. First down. 2nd and 2. And a touchdown. Alright, down 4. Let's go, guys. Jeez. Now we're off. Alright, let's watch. No idea what's going on with this. Get him. There we go. That was helpful, guys. Defense is playing pretty good, other than those deep passes that we're not defending. Doing really good against the run. We definitely have a young secondary, and even the guys at safety that aren't young. Oh, we got it! Yes! Go! Stepped right in front of that guy. Good job, Newberry. There we go. That makes up for the drop he had earlier. All right, let's watch. Better when we watch. This team is much better when we watch. Go. Take off. No fumbles. There we go. Almost got the first down. He did give it to him. All right, that's good. We had some offensive linemen in this week, so now we need to work on passing the ball. We need 250 passing. Collins. All right, throw the ball, boys. Throw the ball. We need 250. No sacks either. We don't need to go negative on rush yards. Ball. Let's go, boys. Down the field. Down the field. Throw it. Throw. Hey, Lou, do you know he takes off and runs with it, unlike Fields did? Just stand back there and get sacked for no good reason. Yeah, I want to split the stream in two because then I got to upload 2 separate to YouTube. We can out the rest of the year. There we go. All right, we need 45 pass yards. I don't have a way to combine the 2 videos. Go, 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 go. This Reggie Collins is a really good receiver, too.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Even a field goal is fine. 1-point game keeps it a field goal win. We don't have a good kicker, so I'd for the touchdown. Oh, where was that? Looked like 12 was open over there by the goal line, too. So. They're playing the read option here. There it is. There we go. Hold on. First down. That's our freshman tight end. First catch of the day. All right, first and goal. In the pistol formation. All right, down to the 2. That's fine.
That brings up second and goal.
This is a crucial recruiting game here, so we need a win. We need the passing badly. It's like worth points. There we go, touchdown. Awesome. Ropes, hey, welcome in, man. This is, we're in the middle of season in Colorado. I'm doing this sim only because I can't play yet, so we have a bunch of visits in this week, so we really need our, to stop these guys, get the ball back so we can finish up our passing yards. It was tender, but I can walk on it without limping. My wrist issues off and on, like the ligaments. If I move it, it like catches, and it's like hell. It doesn't matter if it's on the inside of the wrist, the outside of the wrist. I'm catching both of them, so it's trying not to move my arm at all and just hold it. I can move my fingers, but if I do too much, I don't think it's quite ready. It hasn't even been 2 weeks in the cast, or hasn't even been 2 weeks since Wednesday will be 2 weeks. So, yep, definitely 2 different games. We play much better in a slow sim, but I don't want to slow sim every game because 6-hour streams. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to split up the season. I want to get the all season done all in one stream. Get over there, get up there, get him. There we go. 4. Now let's get a sack, preferably a strip sack recovery. Run it back. That's good. I'm glad. I'm going to take that video down later. I'm sure people had a chance to watch it. Oh, and he almost got the rolling ball off the leg for the pick. Yeah, this team was 63 last year. We went 3 to a 74, but we're 1-4. So we need some positive games here. Get there. There.
Harris makes the tackle at the 42-yard line. First down.
And you really need the sound to quit going out. All right, boys. Force a fumble here. We're skill goal and tie it, but we don't need... I don't know why they're running so much, because they're killing us with these deep passes. That one drive, it was two long passes, and they were in the end zones. Let's go, pass rush. Get in there. Somebody make a move. There we go. Yes. All right, 3rd and 3. Get the ball back. The only problem with getting the ball to the clock, and we need to throw the ball. Oh, that was a laser. I don't know how good their kicker is. We just need to make sure they don't score a touchdown. If they scored a touchdown and take the lead, then we'd obviously have. But I'd rather not lose the game and need the win. Get him. Take him down. There we go. So this is our field goal here. So they probably need at least 10 more yards. These guys. 3rd and 8. Won't be shocked if they get down. Just don't know that they have a great kicker. So sack, pick. There we go. Knock that down. 4th and 8. It's gonna be much tougher to get the first down. All right, they're trying a 44-yard field goal, and that would leave us about a minute, just under a minute after the kickoff. Make it. He made it. All right, got a tie game, so we might be going to overtime. First, we haven't gone to overtime yet in this series. All right, guys. We get probably inside the 20 to kick a field goal, so we need to go for a touchdown here. No picks, all right? No picks. No fumbles, no picks. Up. Get up. Yeah, it's been a really good game. Don't spike it. So why are we wasting time? Snap the ball. Snap the ball. Why are we killing the clock? Guess coach decided we were going to overtime. They're just going to run it into the line here. He's going to hand it off to the running back, and we're going to go to overtime. And now we call timeout. We had a full minute to go with timeouts. Full minute to go with 3 timeouts. I don't understand. The ball. You should just take a knee. Why did we call a timeout with 3 seconds left on 4th down? We're punting the ball with 3 seconds. We called to punt the ball. What kind of logic is this? Why would you punt the ball? Just let it go. Give up a touchdown. I'm going to throw my controller. That's EA logic for you. They do the same shit in Madden. Just letting the clock run down, they punt on 4th down. It's crazy. All right, so we probably need at least 10 yards for a field goal try. So we really need to... We still haven't gotten our passing yards. Here, hold on a sec. Let's check our stats. Davenport. The kicker threw a fake... The kicker threw on 4th down on a fake punt for a 27-yard gain. That's what happened earlier in the game. So we have 222 yards. So we need 28 yards passing for this visit. 28 yards. $28 yards passing is what we need. Hey, at least we're going to throw it on 3rd down now. Should have been throwing on 2nd down. Should have not handed off because he had the middle to run the ball with the quarterback. All right, guys. We're 4 of 14 on 3rd down. That's atrocious. 28. Oh, shit. Now that we have a kicker that can kick the ball this far, are we going to have to go for it on 4th down and then lose? All right, guys. 37.5 yards. If we miss this field goal, we lose the game for sure. All right, at least we got the field goal. So now our defense has to play good. We got to keep them from getting a touchdown. Nothing over your head. Let's go 99. Get your ass in there and disrupt this play. Get him. Yes. All right. Man, if he could have forced a fumble, the game would have been over. They did exactly what I would have done, which is love blitzing, especially on. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd and 18. Don't go offside. Be patient. Get in there. Get in there. All right. 3rd and 10. Big play. Big play. Need a stop, right? We know they're in field goal. Right? We just need to make sure they don't get the 1st down. Keep it in front of you so at least they don't score. All right? Let's go, D-line. Get in there and break this gut. Get it. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Get him. Get him. All right, they stopped him. All right, let's see if we can get this Hold them to a field or block it and win. Doesn't matter either way. There you go. So now they're trying a 30 field goal. That's good. All right, we're going to double overtime. What a game. And we're having to deal with this stupid sound, and we have a... Oh, wait. Let's go, boys. That was a good series. Let's do another one. Ah, that ball was floated. I'm dropping no frames. I'm just telling you at Streamlabs, I'm not dropping any frames. No one else here in the house. No idea why it's a fucking... Get him. There we go. Stand him up. There you go. All right. Only give up 1 yard. Second down to a field goal. We can win this game before we have to go for 2. Get him. Don't let him. Push, push, push. There we go. My one defensive player was just jogging after trying. All right, 3rd and goal from the 5. Big play here. No touchdowns. No touchdown. Let's go, Bear. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Stop him. Oh, what a stop. What a stop. Are they going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 1? Or are they going to... No fakes. All right, they're going to kick. This defense, man. I'm impressed. All right. All we need is a field goal in. Boys. Get sacked, we're not going to have enough yards for passing. So. There we go. Good, good, good. There's 12. So we only need 16 more yards. We're on to 13. This is a case where it actually help us. Grim, hey man, how's it going, man? We're dealing with issues with Twitch and Streamlabs, but doing good. Trying to get get in there, touchdown, yes, overtime win. This team plays way better in the sim than it does the fast sim. So we ended 3 passing yards shy of what we needed, so that sucks. But we got to win. 3 games last season. We got our 2nd one here. How you doing, man? We're doing what we can do. I'm doing more announcing than playing, and I don't even know the players in the team, man. That was a fun game to watch. We don't see too many fun games to watch. We watched the entire second half. Let's go games. Yeah, we ended up 3 passing yards shy. We got our 100 yards. Yep. So that should help us with our recruiting. We need to get some guys signed really soon so we can go attack those better sitting at the bottom of the list. Here of note. Nope. All right. All right, guys. Hold on one second. My daughter's calling me. Second. Sorry guys, that was my daughter calling about a book for school. They want to charge her $200 for this book, bookstore, and she found it on Amazon for like $50. So. All right. Cross your fingers, guys. Hope we get 3 or 4 guys to commit this week. We really could use these guys to commit right now. I need a coach upgrade too. Yeah, they rent them out, but she needs this book for later. She can go back and reference stuff that's about genetics. So she wants to buy it and keep and not pay $200. So yeah, she found it on Amazon, but she doesn't want to rent it. I'm so hungry. While this updates, guys, a second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run and sandwich. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now we get 3 upgrades. Awesome. And we got the quarterback, guys. We got the 80 overall, plus a free safety, plus a wide receiver. Awesome. That was a good week. But I'll take that. I wanted that quarterback bad, so let's go put this point in recruiting where we need it. Obi-Wan. Alright. Get into recruiting. This is week 8. 73% lock cheese. So we'll go show that for some people. Let me slide to the bottom here and look at these guys that we already have. Because I was talking I think it was Bronco yesterday. Alright. Guys, they're not. This guy's not to 73. He's not to 73% yet. He is to 73%, and we're gaining. These guys are just going to have trouble getting by the end of the year. Give him his. This fucker. All right. He's good. Got some visits coming up on these guys. Take that away, that's 4,000 points. He's up 4,000. These guys are maxed. He's up 3,000 points. Let's get him to 500. He's up. Let's get him up to 400. Get him up. This guy to 500. Move these guys to the top of the board now, since they are the best guys, and we want to back of the best guys. No longer on 2 boards, we're only on 1 board, so we can look at them in the order that they're supposed to be looked at. I'm actually going to start moving some of these other guys down instead. So 67 goes down here. Just a little house clean. Do this. We'll get on to the next week. Four, 2, 1, 69. Blah 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 blah. We're good. All right. Good. So this is our quarterback. I don't know if we're going to start him next year or redshirt him and let the other guy keep playing and get better. We'll see. But at least we got our free safety, got our fullback, quarterback, wide receiver. So we needed 1 quarter. We need another wide receiver. Needed 1 fullback, 1 free safety. So we're good. We're good there. Oops, went too fast. I didn't check my visits. Give me 1 second. We'll schedule some more visits. Go. Punter's ready. Do that against Wyoming. Oh my God, my wife is calling. People, leave me alone. Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, fellas, that was my wife calling about insurance and the accident and all that good stuff. So. So let's save this before we advance and grab something to eat. Yeah, okay. Not a problem, Bronco. See you when you get back if you have to drop. Turkey and Swiss on whole wheat. All right. Yeah, Twitch has been terrible all day. Yeah, these are all crushed up. They're just crumbs. It's terrible. All right, so we haven't looked at stats for a while, so let's look at the season stats. Our passing yards are all over the place. Remember, Thornton missed a couple of games. Rushing seems to be okay. Receiving is spread out as usual. 12 pancakes. 11 from our senior. This is our freshman left tackle that was a 68, and we scouted him. He went up 10 points, so he's already had 9 pancakes and only given up 1 sack. Look at this dude. All right, so this D tackle 6'1", 313, but when you watch him play the game, he looks like he's 6'1", 215. He's skinny. I don't know how 313 pounds can be so skinny in the game. Whatever. Yeah, don't talk to Q about pancakes, because she really wants to come to the U.S. to eat some pancakes, man. Gotta do the IHOP thing if she comes over here. She really, really wants some pancakes. All right. Advance a week? I got plenty of guys on my board. I don't need to go add anybody else. I don't even have enough points to go chase everybody else. We're having a hard enough time finding our own guys. But Bronco, if you can still see this, this is what you look for. You come down here to percent locked and you go to 75, less than 75. And then you just sort by lock percent and scroll down to 73. So this guy right here, who looks like a defensive lineman or a offensive lineman, Texas A&M has not offered a scholarship. They have a really far over green bar. Everybody's 4,000 points away. This guy right here is a freebie. If you go put him on your team, offer him a scholarship, and can dump max points in every week, you'll get him before the end of the season. And I don't have the points to do it, and we have plenty of guys on our board already, so I just don't have time. I'm having a hard enough time getting the guys we have. All right, let's advance this week. But it has to be exactly 73% with no scholarship offered by the top school. Expected typically, they don't. Those 73% guys, usually you have 0 scholarship offers. There might be visits scheduled, but you're not going to have an offer. Let me see if I can find. I have a picture of it. I couldn't find it the other day. Here it is. I got it. So if you see a player like this, North Carolina, a visit in week 14, 73% locked, no scholarship offered, and all of these little green arrows, that right there is telling you that North Carolina dropped this guy off their board, and just max out your points, scout him, offer him a scholarship, max points, you'll get him by the end of the year. That'll be your guy. Free guy for you. All right, we got that 75 center. Awesome. Fam, hey, welcome back, man. Yeah, I need to stay awake late enough to see one of yours too, man. Got the center. We got some more guys ready to visit. I'm on the injured list. And we filled our other need. So that takes care of that. Let's go down to the bottom and see. All right. So we needed a free. We got him. Fullback, we needed him. Center, we needed him. Need one more wide receiver. Got the quarterback we needed. Thanks. Well, I still have pain from time to time, so it depends on how I twist my arm. So it's going to be a little while. I can at least hold a controller, but not a whole hell of a lot else. All right, these two are going to have to wait for the 75%. All right, this guy should commit soon. He should commit soon. There. Let's give him 200. We lost ground because Virginia came in, but they haven't offered yet. Let's slide him down here. Take his 100 points off. Give it to this tight end. 200, 500. 500 on this guy. We're staying ahead. I'm taking his 500 away. I'm going to max this tight end and give 100 to this receiver. We fell behind. I knew we would. If I don't get him, I don't get him. Tackle. We're in good shape. We just need a visit, which I have some visits to schedule. Same thing with this guy. Can we take points? Let's take his points away and give it to this guard. Swap these two guys. So let's take him to 250 and give the other 250 to Ingram. Oh yeah, I went to Northern Colorado. We were terrible when I went there for all sports. We're talking in the mid to late 80s. So, get 3 more visits scheduled. They have some really nice uniforms. Whoever did these did a good job. All right, everything's done. Yeah, I put them in the Mountain West. I know they're in the Big Sky, but I put them in the Mountain West. I removed Georgia Southern and moved Old Dominion there. I did a little bit of moving on those smaller conferences, but then I put Hawaii in the Pac-12, moved Colorado to the Big 12, moved Nebraska to the Big 12, put Notre Dame in the Big 10. Wanted to make sure we had some. The Big 12 had a conference championship game, and as I said yesterday's stream, if we start dominating the Mountain West, then I'll move Hawaii back, I'll move Colorado back, and we'll go play in the Big 12. All right, we're the same record as Wyoming. So, big grudge match here. We're only separated by an hour drive time. I'm going to do the fast sim. I should be doing slow sim, but I can't be on here all day. I'm already on for 3 hours. So we're going to fast sim these out. Got to get this recruiting done. Ah, damn it. $1:00. I need to get this. I need to get the season done by 2:00 Central. So about 54 minutes, 53 minutes. So we're gonna speed this up. Yeah, fast sim sucks because we're just not good enough. We got too many guys in the 60s on the roster. So hopefully we can pick up a couple more wins here. If I get fired, I'll create the new coach off stream and get everything set up for the next time. I probably won't stream tomorrow. Might just wait until Thursday and take a couple days off and not overdo it. Damn. Look at that. All right, we lost the outside linebacker. No big deal. We lost the D tackle. No big deal. But we got this one. We got more guys ready to visit. And we got a 77 D tackle. Dude's going to start next year. Das Boost with the raid. Thank you, guys. Welcome in, boys. Welcome in. Boost, I was in your stream earlier, lurking, and I was trying to check with you to see if you had the same stuttering and sound problems I've been having all damn day. It's been I wasn't dropping any frames, so it wasn't that, and it didn't matter whether it was my mic or the game, but it was stuttering. So I was wondering if it was a Twitch problem, but. We are in Season 2 at Northern Colorado. This is a Teambuilder Dynasty. It's sim only because I have a broken wrist, so I can't play. And we're working on recruiting and trying to upgrade my coach. And we just got a 77 D tackle commit. Yeah. So I don't know. No idea what it is then. Maybe I just need to reboot reboot the. Can't be the PlayStation. It has to be Streamlabs or my computer because it's cutting out on my gameplay and on my mic. So it's either way. So this is what we've gotten so far. This is year 2. We had class last year. Just lost out on a couple of guys I would lose out on. But we just got this D tackle. We got this nice 80 overall. Check this guy out. He's actually a quarterback. He's not an athlete. So we found an 89, 86 throw power QB. Those are the guys I usually get as athletes, but 89. So he's going to work really well in the air raid and spread. Anyway, we're trying to upgrade this team. Let's get these visits scheduled. And I apologize for the sound cutting out. Oh yes, this is why I scheduled FCS. I purposefully put them that week so we would have a cupcake team to kick ass and get some recruits in. This is why I did this. I'm taking these points away from the kicker and the punter because we have a 3,000 point lead. I need to boost these guys up, get these guys in for a visit. He's going to commit next week. Get him to 500. Get him 500. Get him to 500. What do we have left? 300 left. Give it to him. All right. Everybody's at 500 except guys that we have big leads on. Down here at the bottom, we have some guys that are low lock. Yeah. I usually just hang up on them. Let's see. Need to get some points on this guy at some point. Same way, we're just not pushing up high enough. Strong safe soon. He should commit. So we should get a bunch of commits in the next 2 weeks. Awesome, green and yellow. Alright, so we have 19 scholarships left. Save this real quick, and we'll fast sim this. Alright, Shadow, welcome in. We are struggling to get wins. We won 3 games the first year. We've got 2 so far this year. The team better in the slow sim, where you go into the game and watch it and hit R1 to see. We play much better. We won a thrilling double overtime game against Nevada. When we do the fast sim, by advancing the week, we get our ass kicked every game. So, but I don't want to make it a 12-hour stream to slow sim the games. Plus, we're having some audio and skipping on the video. Streamlabs says I have no frames dropped, so no idea what the fuck's going on. So I'm just trying to get through this season and get our recruiting done. So cross your fingers and hope we UNLV or no, I'm sorry, New Mexico. Big win. Fuck, we lost again. I'm gonna get fired as head coach at the end of this year. Watch. Hopefully you guys had a fun time over with Boost. I know he was doing when I first got over there. I don't know if he stayed Madden all day or not. Yeah, Miller, it's been this way off and on. You might have to refresh. The audio's cutting in and out. Stop the stream because it'll make 2 separate videos, and then I have to upload 2 separate videos to YouTube. I don't want to do that. We'll just fight with it. You may have to refresh for 3 hours. I expect it when we play. We'll slow sim it. We have to play Air Force, and then we'll have FCF, and we'll slow sim that so we can get all those guys. It's been annoying for everybody. I've been dropping F-bombs all day about it. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We're doing both, Miller. we're watching some and then we fast sim, and then other weeks we're just advancing the week and doing the fast sim. When we advance the week and do the fast sim, we get our ass kicked every week. If we watch better. But I don't want to take all day to slow sim. So we'll just deal with it. Hopefully it will be better the next time I stream. So I apologize. Anybody new? Hey man, I'm doing good. How are you? We're trying to keep my stream up today and not have to reboot. All right, so let's go through what we've gotten. We don't have any more visits scheduled, so all right. So we actually found a straight quarterback, not an athlete, a true quarterback with speed, 86 throw power, 89 elusive, and he committed. So this is going to be our quarterback of the future. We may redshirt him next year because our starting quarterback isn't too bad, junior. So yeah, we had to a ton of guys the first year because we had so many guys in the 55s, high 50s range, and then this year, so we jumped from a 63 overall our first year to a 74 this year. This halfback, we need two. I think I have an athlete, so we're gonna have to do some work. We needed a fullback because all we had was a senior that was like a 58. He really was a tight end, moved. So now we have this guy, two wide receivers, leading. We're way behind on Mackey, and I'm not even going to worry about it because we only need two, so we're just going to get rid of him. Tight end, we needed one. This is a low lock guy, so we can move up fast. Looks like Cal is up there too, but Cal might have dropped him, being at 73%, so we may have to go the offseason to get him. This tackle we're trying to hold on to, or tackle to hold on to him. If we get all three of these guys, we will kick one of them in, one outside to tackle, leave the other two in at guard, and 5 overall center. We don't have any DNs, and we really need to. Looks like we're going to get this 81. We already got a 77, so that's good. Needed 2 outs, so we'll kick him in the middle if we can hang in there and not get locked out. We go look at defensive ends. Need a couple corners. We got a free safety. We need a kicker and a punter, so we're working on that. Athletes. This guy's a running back. This guy, corner. He could also play running back. This guy is a wide receiver and a DB. This guy is a defensive end. And this guy looks like a DB, wide receiver. Let's do what we can do. If we don't get enough defensive ends, we'll just over recruit somewhere else. We'll pick it up next year. So we can, if we get everybody that's on the board, we'll have guys that we can't keep. So that's not bad. I'm not going to add anybody else. We don't have enough chase, so we're just going to go with what we've got. We actually upset Air Force last year in the sim, so we're going to straight sim again and see if we do it again. Give me the big, that crushed. That's our worst loss of the year right there. So, okay. We're going to watch and play FCS because we have a shit ton of people visiting that week, so we want to get a good game and get a dub and get some people to sign. We'll see if we get anybody to commit this week. That would be awesome. We lost out on a quarterback last year that had 94 throw power as a true freshman, only because I couldn't spend 700 points a week. And we lost out on like a setter that I would have moved to D end because he was such a good pass rusher. So we're trying to make up. I think next year it'll be more of my normal recruiting style. We'll be a better team. I'll have more points. I'll be a higher level. Apologize for the skipping on the audio and the video. Don't want to do this in 2 separate streams. I just want to get it over. Eat lunch while we do this. Boom, got the 81 tackle. And we got a ton of people visiting, and they're all going to come. Star School. Turkey and Swiss on whole wheat. So we're a 2-star school. Pretty good. This down here is kind of normal for this low. This up here isn't. This is more along the lines of what I'm used to for every class, so we'll get there probably enough. Alright, how close are these guys? They've got to be close. Let's on these guys and get these guys done so I don't have to deal with these more. Alright. This guy is going to visit, and we have a 3,000 point lead, so he should commit. He should commit. This guy, let's get these visits out of the way. I got to schedule visits. We've got 5 guys, and they're all going to be scheduled for this week. As long as we don't have any competitive visits, they're all coming in this week. And I don't trust the fast sim. We're going to slow sim and do some fast simming in the middle. Should nail a bunch of guys this week. This might be a week where you see 8 or 10 guys in the same week. It's not outlandish. I've had it happen multiple. You might not get this guy. You might have to go the off season on him. This visit this week should get us back to that projected cut line. May not. If we don't get, we'll just live with it. All right, so Philly cheesesteak sounds great. I've actually, if you don't had it in the past, I'm sure I talked about it too much. July 5th of last summer, I went on I've dropped 35 pounds, and I was working out every other day until I hurt my elbow, and now I broke my wrist. So it might be next summer before I can start working out again, but really cheap. It's probably too many calories right now for me. Let's save this real quick. All right, FCF West. Here we go, boys. So we were a 63 last year, and now we're up to a 74. These guys have any option on their uniform, or are they just going to wear that? All right, we're going to do slow sim, which means you'll watch. We'll do that for a little bit. Then we'll do play-by-play, and then we'll jump back in and watch some. So we'll. This team plays way better when we do that than if we do the sim where you just advance the week. We haven't won a game all year when we just advance. So we won 3 games last. We actually upset Colorado at Mile High Stadium, first game of the C3 overall team, and we came within 3 points of taking Kansas to overtime. Yeah, sounds good. Usually I have a protein shake with a whole banana, a big hand fruit, Greek yogurt, 2% milk, some creatine and protein powder. And I have that. It's like 32 ounces. That's usually what I have for lunch. All right, we got a pass for 250. Guys, get their shit together. And it's a night game on TV against FCF. Wow. Here you go. Love these blue uniforms. Love the best. That's beautiful. You'll see it when we get a nice close-up on these guys. There we go. Snatch that. Nice ant for the first down. Aren't those beautiful? Whoever made these did a really good job. PS3, so I don't know if the older thing is still available for PS3 or not. I got this team like 2 months ago, and was going to play them and decided not to. I already had the thumbnails ready for the videos and everything, so this gave me a perfect outplay with them. Welcome back, DF West, trying to get a bunch of guys to commit this week. We got an 81 D. Skipping is driving me insane. Have no sound. This is ridiculous. Everybody, I apologize. I streamed last night, the first year of this. Zero problems. So, don't know what this year. Yeah, I had no sound either. It was absolutely no sound. I have a Bluetooth earbud, and I can hear my own. I have a laptop sitting right here underneath the camera, and I can't hear. I couldn't hear my own stream. So I am sympathizing with you. Out again. There we go. Go, go, go. Ooh, what a hit. I think next year, when this team's over an 80 overall, we should be winning. Especially if we decide to play that quarterback that we just kind of want to see after training what this. He'll be a junior next year, which means when he's a senior, the other guy redshirt freshman. And then we can really give them a... Hey, no problem, man. This fucking sound stutter is driving. Where was that to? Holy crap. I thought he was throwing it to the pylon and not to the receiver. He just nailed it out of bounds. Let's go, man. You got a bay. Let's go. There's nobody in the middle of the field but the middle linebacker. Run a draw. Except he ran to the DB. Shit the middle. All right, 3rd and goal. We got to throw it. They're playing the thing. Why do we bring in all of our tight ends and run? Guess because we have the speed to get to the corner when the pitch. Sim. There we go. I kept hitting circle and X. I'm doing this left-handed. Watch the defense. Get there. There we go. So when you get to see the D tackle number 99, the game says 313 pounds. You tell me if 99 looks like he's 6'1", 300 pounds. He's right there in the center of the screen with the tape on his arm. He looks like he's 6'1", 190. 6'1", 313. Oh man, that sucks for that. Hey, green and yellow. I use Super Mega Baseball all the time, and sometimes you can drill them and injure them, and they'll be out for the rest of the game. And so if I had a really good hitter that was just kicking my ass, I would just drill him on purpose, and sometimes he would be out for the rest of the series. Oh, that's one way to. It's another defense. What is this? It's wide receivers.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
The fuck is wrong with this stream? And I didn't pick a place. Now we gotta wait for it to do the. Oh, good. That's good that they're back up. It's kind of a pain in the ass to have half the people playing that stuff. So. Oh. Get him, boom. Oh, he got loose. How did he do that? We still got a sack, but it should have been for like 6 or 7. Yeah, I played so many hours of Super Mega last when it came out in May, and there was nothing going on. I wasn't even playing NCAA back then. I took like 3 years off from NCAA. I had, I don't know, 7 or 8 different franchises for Super Mega. Just because I enjoyed creating all the uniforms and logos and shit, so literally would take an entire day to do that. One of them. It's an awesome game. I know Bowen Gaming wants me to play more of that because he loves that game. And I had customized everybody on the team. They were a Twitch streamer. So 49er George was on there, Jimmy Two Blunts was on there, Nine Lou was on there, Cincy Gaming, Killed, Breeza, everybody was on that team, and we won the championship. Oh, you airmailed that one. Oh, fuck. My arm hurts so bad. That's another reason why I want this season over with, so I can go put my arm in a different position. Oh, Derek Henry. Alright, I'm going to do some fast simming. There you go, 15. 12. Complete. Touchdown to him. 14-0. Now they got a 20-yard pass. Good defense. Play better than this, guys. And they get a touchdown. Wow. That's terrible. What happened to my arm? I was in a car accident on August 11th. A semi ran us off the road. And I've been 2 places. So both of the bones in your forearm, I have a chip fracture on the outside bone that goes to your pinky. And on the side, it snapped that bone completely. Clean break. I'm not playing because I can't squeeze with my thumb. I can't use the joystick. I can hold it and I can put shit. I didn't mean to watch this, but so I can hold. I can't use the joystick. So yep. So we just gotta wait Wednesday. 2 weeks from the accident, so kind of hoping I only have more to go because I'm not able to high school and college referee for volleyball, so I can't job with a cast on my arm. On defense, so tired of this skipping. There we go. Take the field goal. 10-point lead. Should be more, but we'll take it. I would just tell it to the next change of possession, but it goes so fast you can't keep going on. I'm just going to push the button, and that way we can follow along easier. 15 yards, there we go. 6-yard carry. Another 8 for a I would go for it. There we go. Touchdown. Quarterback sneak. Take that. 24/7. Here, I'll show you how fast it goes. If you tell it to skip to the next possession, it goes super fast. See? I'll do it again. See how fast that goes? Interception, there we go. Newberry, he's our middle lineman. Touchdown. All right, guys. There we go. All right. It's left in the third quarter. At this point, we have a big enough lead. I'm going to go to the end of the game. I'm over with. Another touchdown, 38-7. Fumble recovery by us, interception by them, interception by us. There we go. Turn the ball over. All right, 7. That's what we were looking for. A lot of experience. We passed for 300 yards. All right, Iron Shadow, thank you. Not a problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll archive every one of these episodes over to YouTube, so if you want to catch them later, that's where they are. It's just Von Rye. There's no STL, just Von Rye. Good, we got an upgrade. Thank God. I'm not even going to look at stats. I just want a game. So I'm afraid I don't usually do this. I usually go here. We don't have that many visits left though. So hey, thanks for the follow, Green and Yellow fan. Appreciate that. So get locked out on the tight end. I'm going to do this, but when we reallocate in the off season, it's going to visit. Alright, so we've equaled our win total from last. Be nice if we could get 2 more. So we're going to just do the fast turn out and get this over with because the stream stuttering is driving me absolutely bad. I know it has to be bothering you, especially those of you that have been in here the entire day. Pray that we get like 8 recruits signed right here. This is why I stacked every week. So I want to see a bunch of gold on the screen right here as soon as it gets done with this update. Yeah, when it stutters really bad, I lose the game. So when I'm done, I'm going to reboot everything. So, all right, we got a wide receiver, we got a guard. Anybody else? No. Damn, that really sucks. Thought we'd get a shit ton of guys. 4 points to spend. And go 500 on 2 more guys. Alright, now this is a good class. This is what we're looking for right here, boys. We have 2 guards that are high over center. We already have a 78 that we signed last year. He's playing as a true freshman. So we just need a good tackle, which would be this guy. And we'll be set. Full starting offensive line for next year. These guys have to commit. Alright, we made the cut on this guy. May go to the off season. Three guys we're going to be fighting for at the end. Alright. I'm going to turn off chatbot so there won't be any sound commands. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's got to be Streamlabs. Has to be. Alright, so how close are we to another upgrade? 2 more games. Check our stats real quick because we haven't looked all year. Our passing attack is probably because he doesn't have good throw power. And likely to run first, so we're rushing really well. Our receiving is a joke. All these pancakes. This is the guy he's a true freshman. He's only allowed 2 sacks. He was a 68, and when I scouted 10 points. So, it was a crucial find last year. Alright. We're just going to fast sim, get this season over with. Beat Colorado State. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Yes! Alright, we got more wins than last year. Hopefully we get some more recruits to commit this week. First fast sim win of the day. So I have a VOD that says just chatting, and that tells what happened with the wreck. If anybody really wants to, it's 2 hours long. All you need to do is watch the first 40 minutes because we told the story when some other guys came in that weren't there. So if you are interested, I would watch today because it's probably going away tonight. If you don't, that's fine too. I only put it up because I was tired of going in everybody else's chat talking about my accident instead of talking about their stream. So that's why I did that whole stream. Look at that. Yes. All right. Got the kicker, punter. It says quarterback. This guy, running back. Got a corner we needed. Got the end we needed. This is way better than last year. Way better. Yeah, fast sim win too. We have any more points to spend? No. And since this stream is stuttering so bad, I'm going to do season off stream, position changes and all that good stuff. And we'll just start the next stream fresh at the beginning of the year where I set the scouting board, and I can go back and show you the roster at that point after we've had training. It's just a pain in the ass. So what I am going to do, I have some points right now. We're going to look and see if end down here. Defensive end, I'm going to put him on the board and max him out. Who's this guy? No one is recruiting this shit. Holy shit. He's on our board now. Okay. Anybody else like that? This guy's a quarterback. Yeah, right. See if we can steal 2 more players. Only have 7 scholarships left. Some of these guys, so that's why I'm putting them on the board. We'll lose them. Dude's a fucking 80. He's an 80 overall. Wants him. All these points don't count. They don't work. I'm on there now, so I don't forget about them. I don't have to deal with it. It'll just be there, and we'll go. All right, here we go. Our last game of the season against Boise State. Do we get the win on the blue carpet? No, we get crushed. Whatever. 38-14. So 4 last year. Hopefully we don't get fired because I just got them a really good recruiting class. This class easily top 15. I would say it'll be probably around 10, 11, somewhere in there. We didn't get enough 5 stars to be higher, but we have enough 80 overalls, so we should be a recruiting class. We get that 80 defensive end that nobody wanted. Let's go. Who's on that I can raid after we're done? All right, we got Hindsight Grim doing NCAA. We have Franchise Guy doing Madden. So we'll hit up one of those 2 guys afterwards. We got the corner and we got the wide receiver. We needed both of those guys. One was a 5. We need to go in and look at our positions and see what we have because I have specific. We have 5, and I have specific needs. Got. Back we needed. We need 2 halfbacks. We don't have either. Got a fullback. We got the 2 receivers. And on the tight end. On the tackle. We got 2 guards. We need, if we get a 3rd, we'll move one of these guys outside. Got the center. We need 2 DNs. That's why I threw this guy on the board because we have an end. Got the 2 D tackles. Got the 2 out looking for this guy to play middle. Got both corners really good. Got the free got the punter and kicker. This kicker's going to punt because he's only 80 kick power. The punter's going to play kick because he's got 90 kick. England is going to play running back, not quarterback. I could always change him back to here. McNeil. This guy looks like a DB or a wide receiver. Samuel, yeah, defensive end. So, shouldn't have ready. Yeah, we got 1 ready for a visit. Halfback wants to come in. Alright, so we have 5 spots left. Let's advance this week, see if we get anybody else to commit. Yeah, so I did this with Louisiana Monroe this year. I think it took 4 or 5 years to win a natty. And after fired, even we went 2-10 that year, and I got the number 3 recruiting class in the country, but I got fired. And head coach Smooth Talker, and so when he got fired, we made a new coach and named it his brother Shit Talker. Talker won the natty with Smooth Talker's players. So that's archived over on YouTube if you want to check it out. Boom. 2 more players. One of us, somebody got locked out. It's probably the tight end. That's why I put that in there to not be locked out. Yeah. You use that lock pick. You always wait, especially the number 1 team, to have their visit, so that when you pick the lock, you number 2, and they don't have a chance to jump ahead of you again. So that's why I saved that. So now we're only 300 points behind. So Georgia Tech dropped this guy off their board. So now we're with a 9,000 point lead. Five left. So if I could get him 1, 2, 3, 4, and we won't get those 2 guys. I kind of over recruiter, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Some of those guys I want at wide receiver could actually now go play DB, so that's a good thing. And one of those guys we may end up putting at quarterback. I can cut one of the other guys. That would actually allow us to redshirt and play the true freshman. So yeah, these first 5 guys are what I'm really going for. Those 2 running backs are just there in case we don't get these 2 guys. So actually we have 3 left. So 3 left. We're going to go for these 3 guys here. Actually, I want the tight end. So I go for the outside linebacker, the end, the tackle, and the tight end. Let's save this real quick. All right, let's go look at the top 25 all year, not once. So this is what the what it looks like. Alabama, Miami, Oregon defeated. They all have conference championship games to play. In fact, everybody in the top 5 has a conference championship to play. We could see these 3 teams lose in Nebraska, Michigan, and play each other. Look at Ole Miss. They're 8-4 and they're 9th. That's terrible. Florida should be ahead of them. If you go down to championship contenders, this is what the game will team. So right now, we are the 98th ranked team. Next year, it says we have the 87th best roster, 50th and the 19th. So this right here, 2017, is the group of freshmen that we got last year. So it's looking at what we got last year plus this year, and it's this roster. This is going to change dramatically once we get this next season's class in. All of these are going to be in the top 20 for sure, top 15, top 10. So yeah, we're gonna improve dramatically. So how close are we to another upgrade if we get some luck in the season? Yeah, we're really close. So I might get another upgrade at the end of the season. So let's sim the conference championship and see who's playing in the Natty. Last year was Miami of Florida, and Balt looked to see who won the game. So once this advances, I'll go look at Miami and see if they have a Natty for 2013. Since that skipped, it was Miami of Florida and Ball State in the Natty lap. So I wanted to make sure you knew who it was. Ball State. They were 13-0, and so was Miami of Florida. Yeah. All right, against Miami in the Natty. Let's look at Miami and see. Yeah, they won the Natty. They beat Ball State last night. All right, we're not watching that. Where do we conference? Well, we're not, but even though we lost to New Mexico, so only got one win in the division. So 2 wins in the conference. San Jose won it last year. They dropped back. 4 points. We scored 288, gave up 354. So we got some much better players on defense, so that should improve. Check out our season stats real quick before we. 2,000 yards passing is not okay. 2,300. Had 1,000 for Collins. Is okay, not great. Look at all those pancakes. Oh, all right. Got to work on this offense. We've got some more players coming in. Offensive line. This team will be much better after next season. So when we play one more, get a year of training, they will be much better. Let's advance, and then once we see who wins the Natty, I'm going to call it a day. And I'll finish up the rest of the off-season off-stream when it's not stuttering and stuff, and I'll just show you guys next time. I would plan on it being Thursday morning, maybe Thursday closer to noon instead of 10. So it'll give me a couple of days off, rest my wrist, not do too much, and let me watch some other people that I like to watch who are on during the day. So while this is updating and saving, you let me know, would you rather go see Grim play NCAA or Franchise play Madden? You tell me where you want to go, and I'll send you guys over there. Alabama wins. Bama beat Miami 45-7. Shit, that wasn't even close. Michigan's 2, Cincinnati's 3. All right. NCAA. All right, I'll send you over to Grim. So let me save this, and we will send you over there. I'll take care of the rest of this. So again, thank you guys for stopping by and putting up with the technical difficulties. Hopefully Thursday we won't have this bullshit, and it'll be much better for everybody involved, including myself. So once you guys are all ready, I'll send you over there. I'm going to give you a thanks for watching screen, and I'll see you over in Grimm's. So I appreciate it, guys, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.